Done.
How much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmart is so fast and easy. Our
show is the start of the show.
We got Mariachi Antigua de Mexico, and joining us is the great Dodger hero, Joe Kelly. Woo! It is Chaqueta's bobblehead giveaway night tonight at Lone Mart at the Quakes game. They're taking on the 66ers. World Series champion, Dodger hero, the pride of Riverside and Side Pride. On your Southern California Toyota dealer, celebrity headset. It is a true celebrity, and we're blessed to have him out. The great Dodger pitcher.
Bless you.
Sneezing because he just came out of the sunlight.
That's right.
The one and only Joe Kelly, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, round of applause.
Joe,
What's up, guys?
welcome to the show.
The
Thank
best.
you for being here. All these people, after we're done interviewing you, are going to filter out
They're going to leave.
to the Quakes game to get the Chaquetas bobblehead night.
Look at that.
I brought one.
Beautiful.
Yes. So these are kind of cool. Not to rag on BDA Sports, but they've done a fantastic job throughout my entire career making bobbleheads.
That's
so
a
we'll
good-looking bobblehead, though.
Wait till you take it out.
Oh, yeah?
You'll
Will you unveil it here? Can we?
Yeah, so I actually
okay.
brought one. I signed it,
Here
so
we go.
we're going to try to give it away if you
Let's
guys want
do
to do it
that.
now.
Give it away to me.
Not going to give it away just yet, but let's get an unveiling here.
I mean, this thing's pretty sweet.
Tonight, Joe Kelly night out of the
They put
Rancho
a sliding
Cucamonga
mitt on it,
Quakes.
though. They didn't put my baseball glove. I think they put an oven mitt on it.
Why'd they do that?
Well, you know, I hear that's the future of baseball.
Oh, wow, look at that powder
Oh,
face.
look at that.
And he signed its head.
Beautiful.
Beautiful IE
Beautiful.
look and swagger from one of the greatest IE people that ever lived in the IE, Joe Kelly.
Very exciting.
Now, Joe,
I don't know what you guys have planned on your show today, but if you want to get this out of the way.
We will.
Can they hear out there?
They can hear.
everybody can hear
Everybody
you.
can hear
All
every
right,
word
first
you say.
person to raise their hand will get this bobblehead after I ask this question. It is, besides being a professional baseball player, what was the other sport that I could have been just as
I
good
see
or
it.
gone pro
I saw it
in?
in the back.
I saw
Wait,
the
wait,
back.
I saw it in the
good.
back. LA hat in the back. Come on. Yes, you.
I don't bring skateboarding. He got it right.
Exactly right.
Come get your bobblehead.
Come and get your bobblehead.
That's exactly right.
Damn, that was quick.
Come
You got a
and
real
get
Joe
your
Kelly
love.
fan.
Well,
They
we
were-
are in the Inland Empire.
They were going to boot
That-
Lance
it was
Mountain out of the
either
Bones Brigade.
dirt bike riding or skateboarding. It was one or the other. So
Now,
well,
what kind of
it's kind
skater
of
were
bred in
you?
your bones here
There
in the
you go.
Inland Empire.
What kind of skater
Wait,
were you, Joe? Were you
street skater.
You were.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was constantly getting the cops called on me.
Right.
Destroying school handrails, school stairs, ledges, gaps.
Skateboarding is not a crime.
It is not a crime.
So who was your hero? Was it like Nadas? Was it Tommy Guerrero? Was it?
I grew up back when there wasn't internet, right? Like you guys.
Right. So videotapes.
So my hero was Chad Muska because I thought Chad Muska died like everybody else. There was the rumor going around the internet. They said Chad Muska died, and I just figured he overdosed on some kind of drug at the time.
And he became your
he's
hero.
Not dead. Yeah, there you go.
So skateboarding and baseball don't necessarily go together because you fall, you break your wrist, you tear things. Any serious injury in your skateboarding career that led to maybe some danger in your baseball career?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I coach my son's travel ball team now, but in between games, I was riding skateboards, finding a skate park. It'd be 115 degrees in Cathedral City at Big League Dreams, and I tell my dad to go find me a skate park, and he's like, everyone else is in the shade, drinking water, I was skating. But going into high school, I was at a 6th Street skate park in Corona, and I broke my foot doing a Benihana over my brother's head who was standing on a table. So it was pretty sick. It was gnarly. It was a dope trick. My dad saw that I was getting a little bit better at baseball, and a little bit more serious, and he's like, hey, you got to pick one or the other. I ended up picking baseball. But I do have a skateboard, and mostly all my vehicles, got 3 in my garage, so I do still skateboard.
You should come out to when we do the Vans headquarters at
Exactly.
the end of
Why
the
haven't
summer.
you invited me?
Ride the
That's what I don't
half
know.
pipe with Christian Hosoi.
See, half pipe I'm not as good. I mean, I could get on it, but
Well, who cares?
Give me some ledges, give me some rails.
I just want to go see you flying off the thing like a cartoon.
I want to see a Benihana over Tim Cate's head. That's what I want to
Wow,
see.
we don't want anybody breaking their limbs. The great Joe Kelly is our guest.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Bobblehead giveaway night tonight. The Chiquetas bobblehead giveaway. We have Mariachi Joe. We have our mariachi band, Mariachi Antigua de Mexico. It's a great party here at September's in Rancho Cucamonga. Now, be honest, coming up in Riverside, how much did you find your way in to Rancho Cucamonga?
Rancho Cucamonga was the Beverly Hills of Inland Empire at the time. So,
Beverly Hills.
Growing up in right above 6th Street in Corona, I always heard of Rancho Cucamonga before I moved here as, something in a movie.
Oh, really?
Obviously, Friday, but something that was kind of like not as Orange County-ish, but, I didn't say wannabe. But now living here, it's great. It's peaceful. I live at the base of the mountain. It's very quiet. And my wife's from here, lots of family. I think some of her family members are here. My Uncle Doug, which is her actual Uncle Doug.
Yeah,
there he is.
Uncle Doug!
That cool
Shout
white
out
guy
to
right
Uncle
there.
Doug!
There we go.
There's Uncle Doug.
Doug.
And Marty and all of his friends. He actually is a UC Riverside alumni like me. He played baseball there.
Let's go Highlanders.
Let's go Highlanders.
So when you decide to retire, people retire and they move to Florida. They move to, maybe Southern California. Obviously, we think Manhattan Beach, something like that. You decided to come here. Like, what was it about this area? I assume it's a lifestyle thing, but like, what is it about Rancho Cuc when you've made the fortune you have? You can pretty much pick anywhere in the country to live. Why here?
Good question.
I ask myself that every day.
Once you get married, you kind of lose all say. And,
Right.
it was either here or Corona. And my wife thought this was a little bit nicer than Corona. But nothing's wrong with Corona.
We love Corona.
We sure do.
And we have our Corona contingency there.
There you go. Yeah, so ended up moving here. Got my house in like 2015, I think. Added on, made it bigger, done different stuff. But I like here. I love Arizona. Got a place in Chicago, but I like Rancho Cucamonga.
All right.
How is your arm? How are you doing? And what's that
That's
like?
why I was late. I was throwing in my batting cage earlier.
Break anything?
No, nothing. No, this one's safe. It's netted all the way around. My Arizona didn't have a batting cage. It just had a net, right? This one's safe. It's got, 60 feet of length. I got L screens for the boys to hit. I got an actual pitching machine. But I like to do my throwing on my own. Tell my kids to, maybe watch or anything. But throwing's been good. I just had my 4th bullpen the other day. For a bullpen, velocity is always, hit or miss, right? You don't have the adrenaline of a hitter or a live batter. But I think I'm farther at this point of my process that I have been, previous in my career. For my 4th bullpen, I'm already throwing 92. So if I could get to 95, then I'll step on the gas and try to make a push.
You've done this a few times. You've had injuries, different things, and you fought your way back. You found your way away from the Dodgers and found your way back. And you always seem to come back. And God, people love you. I mean,
damn right they
people
do.
gravitate towards you as a baseball player, towards you as a person. I think towards you as a Southern California guy. What keeps you throwing? What keeps you competitive, wanting to do it?
Number one for myself, I think you guys heard Kerr say it. Going into the playoffs last year, I was throwing the ball well. I was ready to be a big piece, and that one live BP was my last hitter. I threw a changeup, held onto it too long, and that's when the injury came. It was really, really bad. It's something that needs major surgery, but I kind of stood away from that. Never had a real major surgery throughout my career. So I took a little trip, did some Kobe things, and now the growth in my shoulder and the repair of the muscles and the tendons and everything is I've had an imaging done, and it looks better than it has when I was 23. So
nice.
Spent some good money on. It's not technically illegal. It's here and technically illegal in the country because it's kind of frowned upon. But I'd pass a drug test. There's no steroids, nothing like that. But it's a different form of treatment that UFC fighters do. But like I said, spent some good moolah, and now my shoulder feels great. So
you mentioned, you kind of scratched the surface because that was always, we're like, wait, Kobe's going back to Germany?
Yeah, there you go.
So what?
You ever see RoboCop, Matt?
Right.
That's what happened.
So what is? I always envision like the Luke Skywalker thing, when they're working on the arm.
His face is just spread across a robot's head.
I wish it went that way rather than me passing out on the third day of treatment.
So what is it? Like, can you share with us what they do? And
let's just say it's a form of stem cells. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they just inject it, and you're just kind of hanging out there?
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. It's a long process, but
they got to move that needle around, man.
Yeah, they do.
It's like taking a cortisone shot.
No, it's cortisone shot. That's cakewalk, dude. I mean,
well, I've never been to Germany, Joe.
Yeah, there you go.
We don't have the moolah.
No, you don't have the moolah.
We do not have the moolah.
You just got to know more people.
What do you expect tonight to be like with the Quakes? How many people are you going to have out there? And when did they start talking to you about this? Did you consult on the bobblehead? Did you look at the bobblehead?
I got some photos. I didn't know how the actual bobblehead would turn out. It turned out great. Got some photos on what they were going to do. This is before, obviously, them knowing if I was playing or not. Last year they said, hey, we're doing another bobblehead. I said, perfect. Sent me photos, agreed on it, and obviously it's today. And so I've had my son Knox throw out the first pitch. They asked me to throw out the first pitch. Since I'm not retired, I don't think it's right for me to throw out a first pitch yet.
Hey, that's smart.
Yeah,
that is smart.
I think once you throw out a first pitch, your career is kind of over. So all the way up until a couple days ago, I decided I'm not throwing out the first pitch. My son Knox, my oldest, has done plenty of first pitches. So my little 5-year-old who is heavily into baseball right now. Every game, every number, he's gonna take his chance on throwing a first pitch. So. He's not even in kindergarten yet, so we'll see how it goes.
Very exciting.
But if it was a first hit,
man, I'd be freaking out if I was that kid.
He's got the best 5-year-old swing in the country, and that's not me blowing smoke into people's, up there, what. But if it was a first hit, then I could lob one in there. He could hit a homer off of me. But the throwing is kind of hit or miss, so we'll see. He's a lefty.
You can say up there, Ab.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
I don't mind.
we're here in the Rancho Cook.
It's
all right. It is a family show,
on.
but we're here in the Rancho Cook. We all got off the 210 to be here. It's a wonderful time. Joe Kelly is joining us on the Petros and Money Show, and it is bobblehead giveaway tonight. 6:30 first pitch at the Quakes. It's a great family affair. And speaking of that, I heard about this, about your travel baseball, and I would assume that's with Knox, not the 5-year-old yet. But you are the coach.
One of the coaches, yeah.
And you are heavily involved.
Oh, yes.
And what's the name of the team?
It was,
where do you guys go?
ZT Prospects, Arteaga, who's the head guy who runs a couple teams. We run out of Fontana.
Really?
Yes. Not very many kids are from around Fontana. The closest ones are probably Knox. We got kids from San Diego. We got kids from Coachella. But we practice in Fontana, multiple times a week. And that's the headquarters. But right now, we played our last tournament, which was the World Series. I'm sure everyone's heard about the story and the debacle of the World Series of USSSA. But now it's football season.
You got a little riled up?
Oh, I was, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Would you care to share with the people that may not know?
I think it's too long of a story, and I don't think we have time.
We do have time.
We got plenty of time. We're going to start talking about the Quad Cities here in a moment.
Yeah, no, not the river bandits.
We're going to talk some river bandits.
No. But yeah, no. So now we're in the football season, which is great. It's another sport for all you people out there.
Look at this.
I don't think people here at Septembers are afraid of tackle football at 9 years old. There you go.
There we go.
But for most travel ball baseball kids, they don't play tackle football, right? Head injuries and it's scary. But I grew up playing football. My dad played football, and he loves football. It's probably a little bit more. If you rank baseball, football, soccer, he plays all of them. He'd probably put football a little bit ahead of baseball right now.
Is he a quarterback?
No, he's the backup quarterback. He doesn't want to be quarterback. He should, but he doesn't want to.
What position does he play?
He plays middle linebacker and wide receiver.
He's a Mike and a wide receiver.
He is. He's a heft. He's not my build. I'm slender. He's more of my wife's build. Not to say anything.
She's a husky woman.
She's an athletic build.
He's an animal.
She played Division I college soccer.
Okay.
She got the nice, thick, strong legs, and that's what my son has. So he's a football guy. He's aggressive, and we play here. The best team in I think the state. They won the Super Bowl last year, undefeated. The Rancho Cucamonga Panthers.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes, but obviously not very many kids again from Rancho Cucamonga actually, but they all come together and they have a really good team.
You got to be an idiot to play football.
No. Football's a great sport.
It's great. I mean, we just heard LeBron preach this on his podcast with Steve Nash about how important it is for kids to play multiple sports. And we're like, your kids only play basketball. That's all they've done. So it's great to hear somebody not just say it, but preach it, that you want the kids to play multiple sports.
They want to play multiple sports, and if they didn't, I would make them. So, I mean, Knox was on a Little League team, travel ball, baseball team, tackle football team, and a soccer team all at the same time. So it was, we tell their coaches, hey, he's on 4 teams, he plays 3 sports. He might not make it to every practice, but he'll be there for the games. So I think it's a good way, especially because, as someone who's made it to the highest level of my sport, for him to only play baseball right and me to teach him how to play the game the right way. Myself, I take failure hard, but as he's getting older, he realizes what I've done throughout my career, right? So even in little games where he doesn't get the guy in on third base with less than 2 outs, he gets upset because I think he's taking failure more because he knows that he's my son, and he's kind of putting more pressure on himself. Yeah. But the good thing is I left him plenty of room to trump my career. LeBron didn't leave his sons very much room to trump his career. So I've never been an all-star. I've been a middle reliever. I've been a closer. I've been
champion.
I've been a 3-time starter. Yeah, 3-time World Series champion. So that's me hard trump.
Yeah, that's a big deal. 3-time champion is a big deal.
But I've left him plenty of room to trump my career in the game of numbers, right? Obviously, maybe not be a better teammate than I was. I think I was a pretty good teammate. Maybe not, pitch hurt. When he's hurt, he's like, Dad, I don't feel it. I'm like, just go throw the damn ball, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get out of here. Like, I've got torn every muscle in my shoulder I'm throwing in the cage right now. You know what I mean? So, no, but like I said, I've left him room for improvement, and I think it's important for them to play multiple sports or ride a dirt bike or ride one of those little electric dirt bikes or skateboard. Do something. Just even if it doesn't make you better at the primary sport you're playing, I think it just clears your mind, right, a little bit. Like, you can't just play baseball and then play Fortnite. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just not how the world works right now.
Love it.
I see him as a future Steve Largent type wide receiver.
Yeah.
Joe Kelly is our guest. When you talk about your career and the different places you've been, I mean, even without what happened in Los Angeles, you've had a great career. And then you add that to what you're able to do here in the area that you're from. How does that make you feel, that Dodger chapter of your career, and how well received you've been here?
I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have, I think. I'm kind of, even killed with my mind. It's like everyone knows I made tons of money. I'm still wearing Vans that are 10 years old right now. Like,
good-looking shoes.
There's just nothing that has kind of like changed the way that I was brought up to, like how I played the game of baseball. But now, since I've had time to, watch Dodger games on TV, hang out with my family more, coach teams, I've kind of recently, as recent in the past month, have realized how cool and special it has been. I was just at the lake up in Yosemite, that place called Bass Lake, and 6 hours north, and there's people that are from Bass Lake, which is a town of 1,200 people. They're the diehard Dodger fans who have recognized me. There's a guy who moved there from Boston who's like, hey, I was a diehard Red Sox fan. So it was almost a collaboration of, in the past month, of fans from all different eras of my career who have said, thank you, appreciated what you've done. And that's something that, as a player at the time when I'm playing, I didn't kind of enjoy as much. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm doing my job. It's not like I'm doing anything special. But now when I sit back and kind of think about it, I have come to enjoy it a lot more, that's for sure.
Look, there's guys that play for multiple teams, and it's one thing to, I was a Dodger for 10 years, and then I did 2 years with the Marlins, and you did Red Sox, World Series, Cardinals, World Series, Dodgers, World Series. I mean, 3 of the most iconic teams in baseball. How similar are they? The fan bases, the how beloved they are in their cities. How different are they? And is it easy to kind of do that, to compare and contrast kind of those 3 iconic franchises in America's pastime?
I think the thing that you compare easily is the greatness, right? That's what you can compare as an organization. Cardinals, great organization, have won, since the beginning of their organization. Red Sox, great organization, have won. As recently, Dodgers, great organization, have won. But the fan bases, as you say, are different, right? So it's kind of like comparing, let's just take, Led Zeppelin, tons of fans, right? Then let's just go to, religion. Like, I'm putting St. Louis as, let's just go,
Bad religion?
the Pope and Catholics. Everyone loves the Pope. And then let's just go.
He's a White Sox
Dodgers.
Yeah, he is a
Let's
White
go
Sox
Dodgers. Guy. Let's just compare them to movies, like name a great movie. So let's just compare. Those are all
Citizen
fan bases.
Kane.
So I'm taking like 3 different fan bases. They all are die hard into those, and all of them are great. And so that's kind of like the different places of my career. All of them are great at what they are, and the different type of fans are, either
Led Zeppelin,
nice,
the Pope.
buttoned up, right, wearing my Sunday best type fans. There's the Led Zeppelin fans, and then there's the Citizen Pope fans. So it's kind of hard to compare. Like, they all love every single player on the team, from the 26th man to, a rookie who just got called up. So I enjoyed every single moment of my career, and I'm happy that I did it the way I did it and not backwards, right? I'm kind of thankful that I didn't start off in LA, right, and then get traded, and then go to another great organization, then go to another great organization. I'm kind of happy that I went great, and then finished, so to say, on here, which is my home.
Not finished yet.
No,
Joe
not
Kelly
finished yet.
with
There
us.
you go.
Petros and Money live on location in Rancho Cucamonga. At September's Taproom and Eatery. Come see us. We'll be here till 6 o'clock. Joe is going to be headed out to Rancho Cucamonga. He is being honored tonight with a bobblehead for the Quakes. His son's going to throw out the first pitch.
The younger one.
Yeah, he better not suck.
Don't suck, young man. I mentioned River. I mentioned the River Cats, Quad Cities, right? River Cats?
River Bandits.
River Bandits. Mud Cats? Was that?
I think there is a team somewhere.
I'm trying to figure out your path through the minor leagues.
Oh, so my minor league, I went short season, which was after I signed, which was the New York Penn League.
Okay.
That was the Muck Dogs.
Muck Dogs, that's what I was thinking
and
of.
then I went to Low A for a whole season, which was the River Bandits.
Okay.
And then I went Palm Beach Cardinals, same season, was Double A with the Springfield Cardinals. And then I did 2 months the next year in Memphis. Redbirds, and then big leagues.
So what are they like? What are the stops like? Like, do you have a...
Minor league baseball is great. I
can see the smile.
I know, because you could get away with so much more in the minor leagues than you can at the big league level. There's more cameras, more eyes on you. In the minor leagues, it's more of, obviously you're trying to get to the next level, but it was cool because there's a group of 5 of us who were always moving up pretty much together. We'd share a 2-bedroom apartment, 5 guys. The guy who didn't make a big signing bonus was like, I got the couch. We're like, cool, we'll take $50 a month from you. You know what I mean? So from, late nights, bus rides to, fighting bouncers, like just crazy stories throughout the whole entire minor league process. And that's what makes minor league baseball fun. You get to the big leagues and you get all the nice bells and whistles. But they kind of take away a little bit of the fun from you. That's for sure.
You've said that when you come back, it will be with the Dodgers, or if you come back, you'll do it with the Dodgers.
Yep.
How did that? Was that always your thought process? Coming back?
Yeah. I don't want to say it's a waste of time everywhere else, but it's a waste of time for myself of where I'm at in life, right? With how much I'm involved with my son's youth sports. I have 4 kids. I like taking them to school. I like picking them up from school. I like doing, donuts with dad on, Fridays. There's little things like that I enjoy. And I'm 37 now, and I feel like I'm not old, but I'm too old to go travel away from my family and, leave them back here and have my wife deal with Knox being in 4 sports, my daughter in dance, soccer, my son in soccer, baseball, and then the 2-year-old. But like I said, it's the right choice for me at this point in my career, so that's why all those factors are leading up to.
Well, they've lost
dodging
6
the bus.
straight. I mean, are you watching?
Right.
Do you
Can you hit? Can you hit?
No, I can't hit.
Do you get mad when you
Although
watch?
I did lead Corona High my senior year in batting average.
Panthers.
There you go.
Do you get mad when they lose? Do you have more of an even keel attitude about it?
It's even keeled. But like I said, Crew, who is my 5-year-old, who's a diehard baseball fan, he gets really upset when they lose. He asks questions like why, why did he swing and miss with a guy on third? Like just the little things. He's very keen to the game. Knox could care less. He'd rather just go play outside or ride a scooter. But myself, I don't get upset. It's just like I know that I could help pretty soon. That's what I'm thinking. You
mentioned your pops. He was a football player, right?
Correct.
For the Chargers?
Yeah, in Vanderbilt.
Right? So, in Vandy, kind of coming up, you mentioned you play baseball, your kids play baseball. Yep. Were you playing football?
I did.
Okay.
Corona Chargers.
Were you into it?
I was really into it. But like I said, I was really into not working as hard when I was younger, unless it was skateboarding or stuff like that. So when I got to Corona High, football, we were all – in Corona, I did track, right? You know what track is in school, where it's like 2 months on, 1 month off, 2 months on, 1 month off. So there wasn't a traditional summer when in my junior high, my elementary. No, it didn't. This is why, because I was on the D track, which was great because I was the last month to get out. So it was 2 months, and I was the last month to get out, which was May. And so when I went back to school, technically all real school was done. So I had a 4.5 month vacation going into high school, which is better than a 2.5 month vacation.
Yeah.
So that's why track was great.
The undercut.
But going into Corona High, I was signed up for football, got everything ready, and found out that we were working out in the summer, 8 a.m. weights, and then after that, and I looked at my dad and I said, I think I'm going to focus on baseball because this came right after the talk where I need to stop skateboarding because he thought I was getting good at baseball. So I said, I think I'm going to focus on baseball. I broke his heart because he was a football guy. He never played baseball. He played t-ball. He cried for a little bit, but ended up working out great. And, he was my coach, my baseball coach, but he only, took me so far on what he could teach me about the game. So it was better that way, knowing that, I didn't have to, put all this pressure on myself to be a great football player. I kind of went my own route. And like I said, it worked out. And
seems like it worked out all right for you. The great Joe Kelly is with us. Rancho Cucamonga Quakes tonight. We'll have Joe.
Let me push one of these bad
Kelly
boys.
There you go.
Yeah, push it in. We got so much in there.
Go ahead.
I don't know why you guys have them labeled. You should have them memorized.
No, well, there's other stuff in there too.
There's a lot of. There you go. There's
there you
that.
go.
That's right, Gloria. All the, feel free to take after. So, would love to ask because we just had that Padres series, where it got away from them a little bit, got a little loose, multiple times out of the dugout, and some guys getting hit. We obviously, as Dodger fans, remember 2013 and Henley, and it's a 1-2 count. It's the freaking NLCS, and you're talking about crowding the plate. So, kind of walk us through the mindset of a pitcher versus a hitter. And that delicate balance of trying to establish who's going to be the alpha in that interaction and that at bat.
Well, as a pitcher now, I understand what has to go down. But at the time, being my second season, Yadier Molina was kind of my captain, right, so to say. And there's a short story real quick. My rookie year, I was pitching great. I was told never to shake off Yadier Molina. Yadier Molina, one of the best catchers of all time. So I think it was against Kansas City, probably like one of my 7 starts, and I had bases loaded, nobody out. And he called a pitch which is a 2-seamer sinker that I kind of threw from down here more. In the Cardinals organization, they want ground balls, and I shook him. And he put down the sign again, and I shook him, and then I stepped off, and I got back on the mound, and everyone's going like, what's going on? This is before pitch clock, so this was probably a 40-second thing. And I wanted to throw a slider, and so he put up his mask like this, and he gave me like a death stare and put it back. There's probably a video somewhere. And the hitter got back in, and he's like looking like, what's going on? So I'm waiting for my sign, and he goes like this. And I'm like, this guy didn't give me a sign. He says, throw the ball. And so I throw a ball, and I throw a fastball because I went back to what I would throw a fastball. Ground ball double play. Got the guy at home. Got the guy at first, 2 outs. Next pitch, he goes like this, throw the ball. And I'm like, this guy's not giving me a sign. So I was like, should I throw a slider real quick? He goes, no, throw the ball. Throw the ball, Poppy. So I throw another fastball, 2 pitches, get out of the inning, base load, Houdini. So I get back in the dugout, and he freaking kills me, dude. He's like, don't you ever effing shake me off, da-da-da. He's like, you're a rookie, bitch, like all this stuff. Right. And so I'm like, all right, good. So fast forward a year. This is after I pitched in the playoffs against that year. So fast forward another year. The same situation comes up. I haven't shook him off for almost 2 years of my career. Get out of a big jam again. We get back in the dugout. He goes, Poppy, if you feel like you don't have command of this pitch, just shake me off and throw a different pitch. And meanwhile, in my head, I'm going, a year ago, you almost ripped my throat out, right? And so even though he gave me, like, the reins, like, because I kind of earned my stripes with the Cardinals, right? I went back out there, and he called the wrong pitch, and I'd still throw it just because I trusted him, right? He was the only catcher that I ever saw get there before every single coach. He was scouting. Like, nowadays, it's like the coaches do the scouting, front office is doing scouting. Like, this is what you should throw here, no matter what. Throw this pitch with the guy on third, da-da-da. But Yachty was doing that before all the, the analytics, so to say. And so after the conversation happens, so we get into the playoffs, and we usually have to scout as a starting pitcher. There's meetings. So much goes into it. And so we get into the playoffs. We go to our meeting. Every pitcher comes in. I'm like, this is weird because, Wainwright, Carpenter, Jake Westbrook, all the pitchers come in, relievers with starters, which has never been done. We sit down. We're like, all right, cool. We're going to go over an hour and a half of video. We get in, and Mike Matheny comes in, pitching coach comes in, and Yachty goes, okay, guys, I have something to say. I've already done everything. Meeting over. Just follow what I do. We're like, all right, cool. And so I get ready for my start, which is like game 3 of the NLCS, and Hanley's on a tear. He's in like 670, whatever he's doing, carrying the team. And Yachty knows Hanley. He's like, hey, he's not very tough. Like, he may look big and tough, but he's a big-ass baby. So I was like, all right. He goes, whatever we do, I don't care if there's base load, nobody out. He's like, we're going to pitch him in. He goes, I'll set up right behind him. Like, if it goes right by his jersey, who cares? You get 2 strikes, you're down 3-0, we're pitching him in. Like, we gotta stop this guy. He's like, I don't care if he gets on base, you walk a guy. He's like, everyone else we could pitch around. Like, I know how to pitch him with all your stuff. He's like, no matter what, you better not miss. He's like, if you actually hit him, oh well. He's like, I'll rip his throat out before he even gets to. So I'm like, all right. So it's a 1-2 count, and he calls fastball in again. I'm like, all right, fastball in. And it got away from me, but there's a guy on second and third, I think, at the time. And I was like, hit him, which didn't think he was going to get hurt. And I guess it stuck him good, right? So obviously he gets on base, 2 outs. I get the next guy out. But he runs back out to shortstop the next inning, right? And he's like holding the side. And Hanley's like, and Yachty's like, we got it. Like, you took care of like our whole like game plan. Like, now we're going to make him feel uncomfortable because the game before, no one was pitching him in. And I don't remember if it was the first or second start, but nobody was pitching him in. He like watched all his video. He's like, they're doing a favor. Throw him slider away, homer. Fastball away, homer. Slider down the middle, down low, double to right center field. He's like, no one has even established him. And so this is the old school thinking of Yachty. And so we see Hanley go right back out. Hanley like takes a ground ball and is like holding the side. And then he calls time, and the trainer runs out. And then he runs off into the dugout, and he's gone. And Yachty comes up to me. He's like, you see? Look, he doesn't want to play the rest of the game. Right. But Yachty's a savage, bro. I love that guy. Obviously, the Molina brothers are obviously historic. They got a movie coming out about him with Lin-Manuel Miranda. But we didn't know, obviously, that he had a fracture in his rib from that, right? I wasn't trying to hurt Hanley. I was just trying to listen to what Yachty was telling me to do because, like, I remember what I said he did to him when I shook him off. But anyways, I think Hanley tried to hit again the next game and then called it quits.
150 or something like that the rest of the way.
But anyways, Yachty was, like I said, the OG and one of the most smartest human beings I've been around for baseball. But obviously, Dodger fans hated me for that time because they thought that was their year, right? Obviously,
it seemed like it.
It seemed like it, but you guys forget, not to hate on Clayton because Clayton's a Hall of Famer. But, I mean, Clayton was giving homers up to, like, our left-handed hitters. You know what I mean? He was giving up homers to, like, Matt Adams.
It was a rough,
Matt Carpenter.
I think that Matt Adams ball is still going.
And Matt Carpenter, who had, like, 11 homers at the time. Like, so, like, there's other things that led to, losing the series. It wasn't just Hanley. But I think as a team morale, probably, if I was on the other side, I'd be like, dang, our best hitter's not going to, produce like how he's supposed to produce.
He's holding his side.
Yeah, he was holding his side. But then again, I played with Hanley in Boston,
right?
And Hanley knows this. And what was it, traded over?
Yes.
He was traded over, and so I was like, well, this is awkward. So then we first team meeting goes. We get out of the meeting, and Hanley's like, "Hey, Poppy, you hit me on purpose?" I was like, "Well, I wasn't going to let you hit the ball, but it wasn't purposely hitting you, but I was purposely trying to get inside, and if you can get out of the way, it was going to hit you." And he goes, "Okay, I like that." And I was like, "So we're good?" He's like, "We're good." But then playing with Hanley, I understood what Yachty was talking about. Hanley, I hope you're tougher nowadays. If a spider bit Hanley in the toenail, he would probably take the game off. But Hanley, I love you, but you were not the toughest.
The great Joe Kelly. There is nobody better.
What a way to end it.
What a night for the Kelly family.
Incredible.
Everybody involved. Very, very lucky that we got to talk to Joe Kelly for the last half hour. At the Cucamonga Quakes game tonight, Mariachi Joe and the Chaqueta bobblehead.
Beautiful bobblehead.
Lone Mart Field, the
awesome.
first 1,500 fans. Thank you to Mariachi Antigua de Mexico. And thank you to you, Joe Kelly. What wonderful stuff. We appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you coming out.
He doesn't need the rain cross tattoo. The rain cross is tattooed on his heart. Joe Kelly, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be back with more great sports talk on AM 570 LA Sports.
Great sports
Make sure you say hello to Joe and his family tonight at the Quakes game.
Ticket. There you go.
All right, you're clear.
Stick around for more of the 12th annual Petros and Money Summer Tour.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Our backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube. Coming to a town near you.
Your day started like any other. You drop the kids off at school and head to work. Little do you know, in the next moment, a truck is going to run a red light and hit you, changing your life forever. For everything that comes next, you won't be ready. but we are. The attorneys at Sweet James will help you recover physically and financially as we defend you against the insurance companies that promise to protect you. You pay nothing until we win. So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James.
The worst farts on the team? That's a great question. 32960 Coast. Worst farts on the team? Wow. I'm gonna have to say, Mr. 22 himself.
Whoa.
He has a lot of protein, so protein doesn't mix sometimes.
You can go anywhere in LA, and I don't think you have to pay for anything these days.
You think so?
Maybe after you
What
gave
about
up.
some
Well, you gave up.
chicharrones?
You gave up a home run to Correa, so maybe you will have to pay a little bit now.
If the game was a little closer, it'd have been a little different.
Need cash? Get it right now at Speedy Cash. That's right, Speedy Cash offers cold hard cash on the spot.
Just a few clicks at speedycash.com was all it took to get the cash I needed.
Speedy Cash has helped millions get cash when they need it most.
I didn't have time to waste. I applied today at speedycash.com and already got my cash.
At Speedy Cash, we know life moves fast, and so do we. Just call or click, and you could have cash today.
Love that Speedy Cash.
So I'm surprised.
Stick around for more of the 12th annual Petros and Money Summer Tour.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Our backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube. Coming to a town near you.
Your day started like any other. You drop the kids off at school and head to work. Little do you know, in the next moment, a truck is going to run a red light and hit you, changing your life forever. For everything that comes next, you won't be ready, but we are. The attorneys at Sweet James will help you recover physically and financially as we defend you against the insurance companies that promise to protect you. You pay nothing until we win. So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James.
The worst farts on the team? That's a great question. 32960 Coast. Worst farts on the team. Wow. I'm going to have to say
right off the 210 freeway at Haven. What a community. Everybody sharing their tables, sharing their personal space. It's an intimate setting.
It is. There's a lot of people here, but we're losing Andrew because he works at the Hot Corner Bar over there at the Quakes game.
Gotcha.
So Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Wanted us to let everybody know that he's headed over. Say hi to him at the Hot Corner Bar.
Beautiful.
The Hot Corner Grill at the Quakes game. He's
Appreciate
leaving
you, Andrew. Thank
with
you.
Joe Kelly. Without Andrew, I don't know how we're going to carry on, but somehow
we'll try.
We will, and we do have a lot to do, man. We got a lot of dishes to wash.
We already gave away in that break because we wanted to make sure logistically to take care of whoever it was that was going to get over to Lone Mark Field for Joe Kelly bobblehead night. We gave that pair of tickets for the Quakes game tonight with Joe Kelly bobblehead and his son throwing out the first pitch, a big celebration of the local guy. Those have been given away. But outside of that, Pete, we still have plenty of prizes to give away.
We got a lot of dishes to wash.
Exactly right. Each break that we take will feature a prize giveaway, including 3 pair of Dodger tickets to give away. We got that. We have 3 Living Flame tabletop fire pits from Barbecues Galore. And we know it can be hot during the day, but it can get a little chilly at night.
Here in the IE,
In the IE, you get that nice tabletop flame, courtesy of our man Henrik, who's going to join us in about an hour. So we have 3 of those. We have got a 2-night stay at an MGM Resorts property in Las Vegas as you turn up the summer with fun at MGM Resorts. Visit mgmresorts.com for details. And we're going to give you tickets to the iHeart Music Festival. That's a big one. And we'll also be giving away, is it here? It's normally here, a television. It's outside.
Right here, yeah.
It's outside in the climate-controlled exterior of September's Taproom Eatery, a 55-inch HD TV. Thank you, Brett at Westinghouse. All of that will be given away at some point between now and 6 p.m.
And a big thank you and round of applause one more time to Joe Kelly.
Oh, the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did say no autographs and pictures. Some people just can't control themselves, and we understand. We understand. But don't you hold it against me or Matt if you didn't get an autograph or a picture.
That's what we were told.
Now, Matt Money Smith will
give instructed.
Now, I want to make an announcement right now, and I want everybody's attention, goddammit. Okay? The big baseball player is gone, and now you're stuck with the sports talk show that you know and despise
sports talk
many times, but also love. Now, I want to address something right off the bat before we go any further, and I'm serious. Listen. 5 or 6 listeners pulled me aside to voice concerns over Matt Money Smith's muscular spider monkey-like frame.
That's ridiculous.
I'm not joking.
I weigh 151 pounds. There's no muscle here.
I try to say to a couple of the different listeners, tranquilo, carnal, tranquilo. Take it easy. Matt is fine. He's just so incredibly sinewy swole. But because of his tank top and his physique, a lot of people have been distracted. And his signature Kurt Russell Big Trouble in Little China tank top.
That we can get behind.
I am not kidding.
Lopan.
Hey, you raise your hand. The people that came up to me and voiced concern about how swole Matt was. Yes, that guy did.
With the schooner?
Yeah, the guy with the biggest beer of all time here at September's Taproom.
I'm jealous, sir.
And Eatery, a couple people, they were like, hey, is Matt okay? He looks pretty swole, like he can't, like he's almost like, and one guy.
I'm trapped out.
One guy said, I nodded my head at Matt, like, hey, what's up, bro? And he couldn't nod his head because he was so swole. He had to bend at the waist, like,
that's right.
What's up? So careful, Matt is swoller than the bouncers that Joe Kelly fought when he was in the minor leagues.
The Quad Cities bouncers.
Too swole, voice of the Bolts, ladies and gentlemen. Take your pictures before he puts his sweatshirt back on. And I got to say, I was looking on the TV because we're streaming on X and YouTube.
And Facebook.
AM
570 LA Sports.
For the extra old, we are streaming on Facebook.
Very popular with the extra
old. And I
old.
was looking up at the screen. You see him there on your screen.
Right.
And Matt was standing here next to Joe Kelly.
Stop it.
And there was 2 tank tops. And it was like, dude, Matt's more swole than Joe Kelly. Jesus Christ. Matt's flexing out on Joe Kelly, showing his tricep like, ah. And And I was like, man, that's a different, Matt was more fleshy at K-Rock, but now
considerably more fleshy.
Just sinewy, swole like a spider monkey. Like he's going to jump out of a tree in Thailand and attach himself to your face.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
All right, we'll be back.
Thank you, Big.
Thank you, Ron.
Well, not just, thank you, Schooner, sir. I appreciate that.
There was a lot of, there was concern.
Yes.
Eddie knows. A couple people came. Eddie's kind of sinewy, swole himself,
right.
Eddie Jarvis.
He's got me by 25 pounds.
Well, Matt, I'm not talking about, look, you might fight in the featherweight, but that doesn't mean you're not sinewy, swole.
Did he just hit me? I think something just hit me.
A couple guys were like, hey, is he okay? Pretty swole. I was like, yeah, dude, it's crazy. Look at his neck, S.A.
6 months.
We'll be right back. We'll talk about some of the history of the great Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah.
In the very next segment.
And we're going to give away more prizes starting immediately.
Thank you for being here, everybody. In the summertime in the city, it feels good to drive a Toyota Tacoma. The brand new Toyota Tacoma with 326 horsepower and a 14-inch touchscreen. It's a truck built for the bold. And who's bolder than me? Nobody.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
In Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
We already know Freddie's an all-star this year, so Freddie, congratulations. Will, congratulations, Will. And the third one, Shohei. Congratulations, Shohei. And so now let's go to the two guys that are going to be on the All-Star team. First-time All-Star, all the way from Japan, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Sugoi! How many do you have, Kirsch? 10. So you got 1, Clayton's got 10, and our last All-Star, Clayton's got 11 All-Star selections. Clayton Kershaw, congratulations. To the All-Stars, congratulations to everyone, and thank you guys for everything. And so, congrats, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
I know. No, he was. I walked by him. I said,
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
just found your Dodgers headquarters in the Inland Empire. September's has their brand new triple play with a duo of sliders, potato skins, and Bang Bang chicken tendies. And they have Dodgeritas too. Follow them for a chance to win a $500 VIP tailgate dinner for 6. From their giant pork and dog to their massive Italian hero sando, classics like buffalo wings, and their signature September's burger. It's the perfect place to watch the Dodgers or just have a good time.
Bienvenidos. As you know, every Monday is a Michelada Monday on the Petros and Money Show. And it ain't a Meech if you ain't got the Modelo. That's right, Modelo Especial and all the other stuff they make. It's delicioso, even por los gringos.
In the summertime in the city, it feels good to drive a Toyota Tacoma. The brand new Toyota Tacoma with 326 horsepower and a 14-inch touchscreen. It's a truck built for the bold. And who's bolder than me? Nobody.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
In Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
We already know Freddie's an all-star this year, so Freddie, congratulations. Will, congratulations, Will. And the third one, Shohei. Congratulations, Shohei. And so now let's go to the two guys that are going to be on the all-star team. First-time all-star, all the way from Japan, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Sugoi! How many do you have, Kirsch? So you got 1, Clayton's got 10, and our last all-star, Clayton's got 11 all-star selections. Clayton Kershaw, congratulations. To the all-stars, congratulations to everyone, and thank you guys for everything. And so congrats, guys. Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks.
I know. Well, he was walk by my cigarette.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best.
Live at September's Taproom Eatery. It is a beautiful space, ample room. If you think it's too packed, it's not. Even though it's a smaller, intimate setting, there is still plenty of room for you to come and hang out. Everybody's sharing their tables. If you see an open seat, go ahead and grab it. We're a community here at Petros and Money. A big thank you to Joe Kelly. He joined us straight out the gate. It was a fascinating conversation, and we cannot thank our friends at September's enough. Right here off the 210 freeway at Haven Avenue. We love being out here in Rancho Cucamonga. They have been incredible hosts, and it's been a great start, P. We're an hour in, and we got 2 hours to go.
Look at my crunchy grooving 7th grade teacher right there, Mr. Warnicki.
Oh, nice.
Look at his sweet hair.
It's a beautiful head of hair.
And his beautiful wife, Layla, right, Mr.
Hello,
Warnicki? And Mr. Warnicki, the pride of Nebraska. And a lot of people...
Nebraska native, born and raised Nebraska.
For sure, the flats. And because of that, he's got an incredible vertical leap. And a lot of people don't know this. Like Fred Rogan says he can dunk. He's Mr. Warnicki could dunk. He used to dunk all over us when we were like 11.
It's on the lower hoops?
12. No, high.
A legit 10-foot hoop.
You should see his calves.
I think you just said he's got a 40-inch vertical.
He's an animal. Great to see him. He brought my Stanford achievement test results.
Oh, nice.
From 7th grade.
That's a little PTSD for me, the old Stanford tests.
I'm feeling great about my results. I'm wondering why it didn't translate to my career as a student in life. Either way, who wants to hear a little bit about Rancho Cucamonga? Now, we've been out here to Rancho Cucamonga before, right here in the foothills of the mountains. It's very beautiful, but it's also very far for Matt and I to drive.
That is true.
But with a crowd like this, to see the people and the reception, we'll come out to Rancho Cuc every month for the rest of our lives.
Exactly right.
That's the truth. The great Jack Benny, a popular character in the 20th century radio and TV world, started his radio show in the 30s, went to television in 1950 all the way to 1965, and it was Jack Benny, a very snarky comedian who played the violin, and his promotion of Cucamonga through the brilliant Mel Blanc train station impression that has caused the fame, the fortune, and the beauty of this foothill enclave, Rancho Cucamonga.
That's right, Gloria.
He would have the...
Leaving on track 5
there it is.
For Anaheim, Azusa, and Cucamonga.
You see that?
There it is, the pause.
Then you'd add something.
It's the...
Don't get off at Cucamonga. We don't stop there.
It is the pause between Cucamonga that made this place famous, that put this city on the map. Jack Benny's show allowed Rancho Cuc to gain so much power over their neighbors, like September's Taproom and Corky's, and they have grown with power here in the beautiful Inland Empire. Benny helped the Cougs so much that Rancho Cucamonga incorporated their neighboring, sad, weaker cities, punk-ass Etiwanda and Altaloma. Think about it. If Mel Blanc had said Altaloma
or
Etiwanda, we could be standing in Etiwanda or Altaloma right now.
Train leaving on track 5 for Anaheim, Azusa, and Cucamonga.
But it was Cucamonga that became strong because of Benny, and it was able, like hungry hippos, to eat Altaloma and to eat Etiwanda. Now, who here is from Altaloma? See, very few.
Smattering of hands.
Yeah, and you feel small. Who here is from Etiwanda? Again.
Even fewer hands.
Swallowed up by Rancho Cucamonga. Now, I did consider earlier today doing like I do in Cerritos. When I visit the Pat Nixon statue, I visited the Pat Nixon statue in Cerritos now 3 times.
Right. Local haunt you were thinking about checking out?
I was thinking about going, because it's been here for 48 years, to see the Jack Benny statue, which was right outside of Lone Mart Stadium, where the Quakes play, with a Jack Benny statue, and the Quakes have a game tonight. But a couple of you have realized a couple years ago that they moved him. They moved him to City Hall, which is a 10-minute drive from here.
That's way too far.
2.5 miles. Too far.
Can't do that.
I had to eat a hot dog. I ate the hot dog quite quickly. It's down Civic Center Drive. Who here has seen the Jack Benny statue? All right, okay. I'm trying to teach you people something about history.
Exactly. You're putting it on
I'm
your
trying to help
checklist.
you people. You know, you guys want to walk around like idiots, not know anything about your area? Fine. It's wonderful to be here at September's. And I don't know if September's or Corky's or the 2 dental offices or the claw place. There's like an anime claw place where it's all games and you can at the Chuck E. Cheese.
Get the prizes that never
I don't
find their
know
way
if
inside
any
the
of
claw.
those things would be here if it wasn't for Jack Benny.
Fair point.
And I just wanted to make that point moving forward and acknowledge Jack Benny's existence is why Rancho Cucamonga is what it is. Do you know where the owner of September's is from?
I'm going to go with Etiwanda.
Hesperia! We'll be right back with more great sports talk. There are QR codes all over the room.
Yes.
Sign up with the QR codes. Matt's got the information.
Yes, the QR code will allow you to register to be a finalist in the VIP Toyota Lounge and your chance to win $5,000 at the final PMS Tour Stop at the end of the summer. You can register online at am570lasports.com. You scan the second QR code. That signs you up to win the big green egg at the end of the summer. Henrik's going to join us in a little bit. That is courtesy of Barbecues Galore. You hear the mariachi music in the background, and we cannot thank him. I got my eyes on him right now enough. Our man Ryan from Bert's Burgers for springing for the mariachi band, Mariachi Antigua de Mexico.
It is a
glorious.
straight shot from here in Rancho Cucamonga to Huntington Beach to Bert's Burgers.
Main Street, Bert's Burgers.
Straight
we thank
shot.
Ryan for that. And we're going to keep going for another 2 hours, but make sure you either register online at AM570 LA Sports for that grand prize or scan those QR codes. You see them on the screen if you're following the stream.
You see him there on your screen?
And you see them here in the spot. So make sure you do that so you are qualified. And to win. You're always qualified in our eyes, but qualified to win one of those two prizes. We'll be back with 2 more hours of Petros and Money live on location in September's in Rancho Cucamonga.
Toyota Skills Challenge Tacoma giveaway winner is here. Philip Sevilla, our hero. How you doing? Tell us about what happened out there.
Thank you very much for having me. Excited to be here. Winning a car. Imagine that. Winning a car, just in general, is probably like one of the best memories or core memory I'll have in my whole life.
You worked hard with your father,
Right.
a proud Filipino-American, where basketball is a very big deal. You
Yes.
came out here and you had the preparation that was necessary to achieve your goal.
When I was doing the skills challenge itself, the dribbling, the passing, like the layup, the shooting, it brings me back through all the trainings I went through in my younger years back in the Philippines or even here with my dad, with my family. Who would have thought all the hours we spent on the court, it led me to this moment. It's crazy also because like at the end, after I made the last shot, I was under the rim. I was looking for someone to tell me, hey, did I win? The whole experience is crazy. It all lined up. Like, we're basketball people. We're Toyota people. Now we're here. Now I have a new car.
How did you enter? I mean, how did you find Toyota? How did you guys find each other?
Honestly, I just won one of those social media contests on Instagram. So, like, Toyota SoCal, I've been following them for a few years already. Shout out to Toyota SoCal. Like, you guys should really follow them. They give away a lot of great stuff.
Toyota's social media platforms, including Instagram, is a great way to stay up with the Toyota community. They're always giving stuff away, whether it is tickets to huge sporting events, concert events, or even a new car or truck, as Philip is living proof of. People really do win with Toyota SoCal.
It's not a fluke. It happens. Hey, Toyota, they come through.
Congratulations on your victory and winning that Tacoma.
I'm so excited. Very happy to be part of the Toyota family now.
Toyota and your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Los Angeles Dodgers select Kershaw, first name Clayton, left-hand pitcher, played at Highland Park in Texas.
He's one of the best pitchers in baseball history.
He's a Dodger. He bleeds Dodger blue.
He continues to do it since 2008.
First ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, everything he means to this team, the Dodgers organization, it's just super cool to see it all unfold.
I know what it means to me that I've been fortunate enough to be here for this long.
Kershaw's fastball got him swinging. His first big league strikeout. Kershaw. All he does is everything. Well, the stage is set. Let's sit back, watch, and see what develops.
Swung on and missed strike three and a no-hitter on the 15th strikeout
career 1,500th strikeout. And that is how the West was won. 6 consecutive games with at least 10 strikeouts. First time he is in the 300 strikeout club. The 2,000th strikeout for Clayton Kershaw. 2,500 career strikeouts.
7 perfect innings from Clayton Kershaw. 2,697. And a roar to end his evening. Kershaw has win 200. Through carry for Kershaw.
Still lingered in him, and the wolf in him merely slept.
Damn it, gone me Ukes. Petros and Money, AM 570 LA Sports, live everywhere on the iHeart Radio app. Hour 2 of a 3-hour show, and it is the second stop of the PMS 12th Annual Summer Tour, Rancho Cucamonga, September's Taproom and Eatery, and we are going to be here until 6 p.m. What a heck of a first hour we had.
The great Joe Kelly came by. Did everybody enjoy Joe Kelly? I thought he did a pretty good job. All right, let's get some unanimity amongst the crowd. We got 2 more hours of sports talk. I know some of you are drunk.
Great sports talk.
Already?
Some of you are tired. Some of you are feeling the indigestion of the gigantic $15 hot dog you may have consumed a half hour ago.
Is that somebody you?
Perhaps.
Is that somebody you?
Let's get together and say this. When I say rancho, you say kook. Rancho. Rancho. All right, that's good unanimity. We're doing all right. We do have some things still to come. I don't know if we're going to put David Vassay on. We've left him hanging.
When was he? Oh, Dave gets booed. What is that?
You guys don't know want to know what's going on with the Dodgers in San Francisco tonight? No. Hey, look, we don't have to put Vassay on. We can do other kind of great sports talk. By show of hands, how many people want to hear David Vassay today? Okay.
That's about 7 people.
That is about 20 of the hundreds of people that are here.
Yeah.
All right, but sometimes people vote nay, but they don't vote yay, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
So you're going to do the yays.
So, who wants no Dave? Hands.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like no Dave. No Dave, man.
Nate's raised both.
Wow, okay. No David Vassay. That's fine. No
you want to ask for the yays?
Who wants Vassay one more time? All right.
Okay.
Who does not want Vassay?
I would say that's
the nays have it.
Quite decisive.
Yeah, the nays have it. No Vassay. But he does have Andre Ethier on the pregame show tonight on Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck, and Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck will disseminate right from this table with the one and only great executive producer of the Petros and Money Show, Tim Cates, who's standing right next to intern Ben.
He's produced a lot of shows, all CIF baseball in 96. Let's all celebrate, because everybody loves Tim Cates.
Other luminaries of great sports talk that are here.
Great sports talk.
DJ Santana is in the house on the ones and twos. wearing a Brooklyn Dodgers jersey because he figured we're inland and we're as close to Brooklyn as we're going to get as
Fair
a
point.
Dodger people. So there you go, DJ Santana. Intern Ben, as I mentioned. We have a live stream, Matt, on YouTube and Facebook and X.
All three of them available, and you can register to win the grand prize, $5,000, and you can register to win the Big Green Egg, courtesy of Barbecues Galore, not a barbecue aisle.
A barbecue store!
Just by scanning the QR code on the screen. So, if you're not here in person to scan the code, hop on over to one of those three outlets and make sure you scan that QR to put yourself in the run-in for one of those two big prizes.
Only the most decrepit of the elderly are on Facebook. But I'm just kidding, but God bless you all. Mike is here for promotions. Johnny, Ty, doing the stream. We got Ricky, we got Wacko, we got Social Matt, we've got Digital Doug. On the camera right there.
Yeah, do it, Doug.
Everybody, do it, Doug.
Do it, Doug.
So everybody's having a great time, and we appreciate everybody for being here. It's wonderful to come out and see such a great turnout. And if you don't have a table, I guess be patient or just stick your face.
Grab a chair.
In one of those giant toilet bowls of beer and try to forget your troubles.
Right.
But God bless you all, and thank you for being here. Let's do the word of the day.
He heard me with his words.
The word of the day.
Wait, before that, a couple of you, and I don't know if it was the same people that came up to me and were concerned about how swole Matt was.
That's a big concern.
But a couple people were a little bit worried. A couple people came up to me and showed me the LeBron story that Ramona Shelburne and Brian Windhorse put together, and they were like, look at this, what a bitch he is, P. And I was like, don't worry, we're going to do it next in the top story of the day, okay? Relax. Today's word of the day, though, is birds. As you know, we are your exotic bird show of record. I am happy to report, when I checked the Inland Empire news today, a San Ysidro man was snatched up at the border between Mexico and the United States in a VW Passat with 14 exotic toucans, sedated and bound with their giant beaks taped shut.
That's not cool.
14 adolescent toucans stuffed in the dashboard of a Volkswagen Passat.
That's not cool.
The officer did not know what was happening until a bird fell out of the dashboard from under and started to move and flutter around. And this is a quote.
Not cool.
From the police officer at the border. He said, they said, how did you find those toucans? He said, I just followed my nose. It always knows. Actually, we do have live sound from what happened down at the border with the toucans. The toucans are okay, by the way, and you can maybe purchase them at a local pet store.
Or the black market.
But I believe we do have some live sound of that toucan arrest. Do we have that, Ronnie?
Our search for the blue jungleberry starts with Toucan Sam deep in the jungle.
According to this map, oh my, I guess I'll have to follow my nose.
The nose
Sorry,
note.
no time to hang. There's blue fruit to be found. Excuse me.
Will Toucan Sam escape and find the blue jungleberry? Our story continues in a special edition comic you'll find in regular-sized boxes of blue jungleberry Kellogg's Fruit Loops, part of this complete breakfast.
Beautiful.
It can't all be Joe Kelly telling stories about Hanley Ramirez, you a-holes. Okay? It's Toucan Sam. That's what the show's normally like, okay? I'm sorry you couldn't hear. Everybody else could hear on Facebook and terrestrial radio and in the iHeartRadio app.
I thought it was a great story.
Chief Z over there doesn't like it.
You know what? Find other eyes that are appreciative in the room, P.
Thank you.
Move on from Chief
The
Z to
one
somebody
guy,
with a smile.
I'm like Madonna, the one person in the room that doesn't want to sing Cherish. I find him. All right, it's time for the word of the day.
Here's my number.
Number of the day.
Number of the day, P.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Number of the
Jesus
day
Christ.
is 18, as in September 18th. Turns out, and I'm going to tip the cap here, the bucket hat, to our friend who could not make it out. She's not getting around like she used to. Our friend Clyle, who sent me this story. This will likely be our last in-person interaction with our friends at the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes as far as the Dodgers are concerned. They are shifting allegiances to the Angels. Diamond Baseball Hold. Now, this is interesting. There's a lot of moving parts here, so I'm going to try to make it as easy as simple as we all follow along. Diamond Baseball Holdings bought the Quakes in December of last year. They will become the Angels' Low A affiliate instead of the Inland Empire 66ers. So as we continue to keep score...
That's who they play tonight.
Here we go. The Inland Empire 66ers, the team, the players, the organization, will move to Lone Mart Field and become the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes. The Modesto Nuts.
Wait, say that last part again.
The 66ers are going to move from their location currently to Lone Mart Field, and they will ditch their mascot and just become the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes.
And the Quakes become an Angels deal.
No. It's a 3-team trade. The Modesto Nuts will move into the stadium currently occupied by the Inland Empire 66ers, and they will become the Inland Empire 66ers.
Holy crap. Wait. So if I'm following this, that means the current machination that is the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes is headed to Modesto to be part of the Modesto Nutsack.
That's what you would think. But instead, the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes are moving into the brand new, state-of-the-art Ontario Sports Empire Baseball Stadium. Round of applause from the folks in Ontario.
They're very proud in Ontario. They got that airport.
Oh, beautiful airport.
They love the airport. They really look down on Fontana's racetrack.
You got an airport,
because they're
Fontana?
like, look at your stupid racetrack. Check out our sweet airport. We're
look
on
at this runway. So they will move. It is still under construction. It is the centerpiece of the Inland Empire's largest multi-use sports complex. 8 baseball, softball fields, 4 football fields, 8 soccer fields. They have concessions and a giant plaza. In addition to all of that, when the Dodgers agreed to become the centerpiece, they greenlit a skate park, pickleball courts, tennis courts,
oh my gosh,
an aquatic center.
It's like Irvine.
Yes. A planned community surrounding sports.
Bigger than Irvine.
And P, on September 18th, they will unveil the new team name.
They don't have it?
They do not have it yet. So I started digging around, and I'm like, all right.
Is there a vote?
We have talked about many minor league mascots in the Petros and Money Show history.
Yeah.
Flying squirrels, trash pandas.
Sure.
Rumble ponies.
The exploding whales.
The cannonballers. The lug nuts.
Portland pickles.
The pickles. And then I started digging around, and I was like, all right, what are some interesting names that are native to this area?
I love the Stockton Ports.
We got the spiny lump suckers. Okay, that is native to this area.
What about the Sucios? The Indians that rub the oil on them from Brea.
You could do that. You could do the Sucios.
They did. They rubbed the oil in Brea. That's why it's called Brea. Because the oil would bubble up out of the ground. And the local natives, the Tongva people, used it as a salve. And they rubbed the oil all over their bodies. And then the Spanish conquistadors saw them and pointed their fingers and said, Sucio es sucio!
You can push the Sucios.
I would love the Sucios.
Now, there are some other options. We have chicken turtles. Okay? There is a chicken turtle native to this area if you want to be the Ontario chicken turtles.
Is it a turtle or is it a chicken?
They say it's a turtle, but when it was first consumed, the people said, tastes like chicken.
Okay, copy
so
that.
they gave it the name the chicken turtle. Native mammals include pocket gophers.
I got a pocket gopher right here, bro.
And how about this? Think about the picture on the hat, P. A kangaroo rat.
Ooh.
You have like a rat squatted like a roo with boxing gloves.
In the old Red Car League, back 100 years ago, the Redondo Beach had a team, and they were the Wharf Rats.
There we go.
But there's no wharf in Ontario.
No, but they were still the Wharf Rats. And then finally, apparently, Ontario is home to the second largest quilt show in the world. So what if they became the Ontario Quilts, and you could do some really cool things with the uniform? Just quilt the hell
what about
out of it,
a
man.
chick with just the quilters? Just
exactly
the two
right.
big things, just knitting her ass off.
And that's your logo on the hat.
So, old one, so like the wind.
So some potential ideas courtesy of the Petros and Money Show.
That's something to keep an eye on.
September 18th.
September 18th here at September's. Is that going to hurt our Dodger vibe at September's, Mike, here in Rancho Coop? No, right?
Not at all.
Because this is the very first September's ever, is the one right here in Rancho Coop. And then the second one, I believe Rialto. The second one was Rialto because Mike loves Ronnie Lott that much.
Is that what it was?
I believe so. And then they went, the last one they built is Paris. In California.
In France?
No.
I would imagine it'd go over great out there.
And then they got one in Redlands.
Right.
And they have the one in Chino Hills where one-legged LeVar Ball. And I'm glad we did not ask LeVar to come.
Still time.
Because there's too many people.
Still time.
And he only has one leg.
Well, we could
get him through right there.
We can get him through right there with one leg.
And you're right about that.
But maybe it's grown back.
But
I know he was working on that.
The September's in Redlands it's still got Dodgers love, right? So then the September's in Rancho Coop, even though the punk-ass Angels will be playing next door.
Good boos. We like those boos.
There's one guy.
That's the right ratio, right? 1 in 200.
I said there's one guy, then he goes, it's me. Ronnie!
This is the song of the day.
I don't care. I don't care who
Beer
wins.
Barrel Polka is our song of the day.
Let's try to get through the day.
Performed by Jerry McKimmick with a nice stadium-style organ to fit today's baseball theme on a Frogman Friday, where the Petros and Money Show is broadcasting live from September's Taproom Eatery in the city of Rancho Cucamonga, site of stop number 2 on the Petros and Money Summer Tour. Bringing great sports talk to the 909 with prizes to be given away throughout the show. And you can see it unfold live on the YouTube, Facebook, and X as we make our way to Dodger baseball in San Francisco with those Giants. With Tim Cates coming up with a live Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show from September's in the Kook at 6 o'clock.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Thank you, Ronnie.
So if you're going through
And thank you, September's people.
let my friends at Lomar help you out.
1-800-LONEMARK. Hey, Dodger fans, you can stream the game anywhere you are on the iHeartRadio app.
I'm listening.
Tell your smart speaker, play AM 570 LA Sports on iHeartRadio.
The home of the Dodgers.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey everybody, Henry here from Barbecues Galore. So today, I'm going to show you a simple, basic way to make some Philly cheesesteak on a griddle using your grill. We have the butcher at the store cut it up for us. We have some onion, we have some mushroom, peppers, provolone cheese, and some bread. I use avocado oil because it's a much better oil for me than olive oil. You go to Barbecues Galore, come to our store, get you this heavenly White Lightning double garlic butter. This thing is heaven. You're gonna get the onions and the peppers started off first. They'll take a little bit longer to cook than the mushrooms do, and then we'll go from there. The cast iron grill gets extremely hot, so the meat's gonna cook very, very fast. But it's gonna take you more than a couple of minutes to get the meat ready to your liking. All right, after a couple of minutes, put the mushrooms on. I'm making 2 sandwiches. I'm gonna make it nice and easy. Get the bread off first. Put it down here. Got a nice little toast to it. Take it out. Look at that. All right, as you can tell, got the sandwiches done. Now it's time to cut it up. They're pretty big and serve to our friends and family. All right, now it's the best time of the grilling session, right? I get to eat my food that I made and the best rest of the family. Right? I'm done with it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you can go to the store and check it out. Remember, go to the store, get the griddle, you get that White Lightning double garlic butter, you get you a spatula, and you set.
Here's the bobblehead of me hitting and smiling. I guess I smile after I hit the ball. Make sure you come to my bobblehead night on August 31st. We are playing the Arizona Diamondbacks. I may or may not be playing, but you can for sure get my bobblehead.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy, I will recommend him to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let me...
Hey, it's Tim Cates here live at September's in Rancho Cucamonga. Stop number 2 of the Petros of Money Summer Tour. Thanks for watching on X, YouTube, and Facebook. What a great time we're having out here. Packed house, people outside, waiting to get inside. Surfside vodka and iced tea being served outside on the patio. We got Modelo's on tap being served. A great time here in the IE. We don't come out here a lot with the Petros of Money show, but when we do, it is always a great time. And today is no different. We got Henrik from Barbecues Galore coming up in about a half an hour. Matt's got his top story of the day. We're having a great time out here. Then, thanks to Joe Kelly, Dodger pitcher. He'll be back with the Dodgers. I'm pretty confident that he'll be a Dodger yet again. You heard him earlier talking about he's thrown bullpen sessions about 92, 93 miles per hour. He hopes to get ramped up a little bit more. And if he's good post All-Star break, how many of you would like to see Joe Kelly back in a Dodger uniform? They could definitely use the help in the bullpen. That'd be awesome to have Joe Kelly back with the Dodgers after the All-Star break. We got Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck coming up live at 6 o'clock. First pitch, 7:15 in San Francisco. This is stop number 2 of 6 this summer. I'm going to give you guys watching right now the heads up for stop number 3, okay? Don't tell anybody. August 8th in Huntington Beach at HQ's Gastro Pub. Shh. Don't tell anybody, though, okay? That's August 8th, HQ's Gastro Pub in Huntington Beach. So we'll see you out there. Thanks for watching online. Look at the crowd behind us. Having a great time. Who says there's only Angel fans in the IE? I'm seeing nothing but Dodger fans out here. Thanks for being out here, everybody. Love mingling with the people in the breaks. Come on out to September's Taproom, right off the 210 freeway at Haven. What a great group we have here today for the second stop of our PMS Summer Tour, Pete.
And a big thank you to Mariachi Joe Kelly and Mariachi Antigua de Mexico, our guest. Joe Kelly, Chiquetas bobblehead night tonight. Giveaway at Lone Mart. Not going to give away a Dodger bobblehead at Lone Mart. ever again. It's going to be Ontario.
That's right.
And hey, I know they're getting rid of the racetrack in Fontana. That doesn't mean the name of Fontana is not synonymous with the racetrack. Don't you try to correct me. I will not be corrected.
Corrections and retractions.
The hell do you think you are? All right. God bless you all. Make sure you use the QR code if you're streaming on X, on Facebook for the old, or on YouTube. Make sure you do the QR code. If you're here, do the QR code. If you can't find a table, try to be patient. We know it's very busy. We are a communal show, and there should be a communal feeling in the building. God bless you all. It is now time for the top story of the day.
Top story of the day.
I figure, P, as we get into the top story of the day, maybe take the temperature in the room here at September's Taproom and Eatery in Rancho Cucamonga.
Temprano!
Because I do believe it is important to illustrate our point as we move forward with this particular topic. How many people in here, by round of applause, would consider themselves Laker fans? Okay. Not surprising. All right. How many people in here would consider themselves LeBron James fans?
LeBron James,
That can't be right. Wait a minute.
Again,
every time I turn on the TV, I see LeBron's Easter Island head. How could he not be popular? Well, that can't be right.
Again, just setting the tone for the folks that may not be here.
Matt's setting the tone to pick a bone.
As we do this story, because there can be divergent paths, LeBron Lane and Laker Road.
I think we should turn the camera around, Digital Doug, and get that on the. I think you should
do that. You want to illustrate
that?
Right.
Because I want the one guy, the one Angels fan, one who is proud.
Ernie.
To stand up
Ernie's
and be like,
very proud.
I love LeBron. I'm a LeBron sexual. I want somebody. All right,
here we go. By a round of applause, how many folks in here inside September's Taproom and Eatery are Laker fans? Beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, very popular team, obviously.
Franchise.
Absolutely.
Guy with the Bulls hat's not happy.
Team of the top. How many people in here are LeBron James fans?
Wow.
I think we got two LeBron fans.
Wow.
Yes. Helps us illustrate the point. It was a matter of moments, P.
Gosh, I hope LeBron didn't see that with his big rabbit ears.
We knew it was coming. And, hey, kudos to us, the Petros and Money Show, for calling out exactly what was happening.
Yeah, Matt did. Matt had a good vibe for this.
With his BS opt-in $52 million combined with a cryptic statement about the Lakers doing what's best for LeBron James. And not what's best for the Lakers. That's not what's happening here, courtesy of an investigative, long-form, takes about 20 minutes to read piece posted on the Evil 4 letter. There was a little wash of the balls in there, a little bit of wash of the balls.
You saw who wrote it.
But I do believe.
A couple of professional washers.
There was also you've treated us like garbage for 10 years.
We're tired of the lies.
And specifically the last year in your awkward interview on Pat McAfee.
Where you called me your fat guy that thinks he's my BFF.
Exactly right.
Yep.
And Brian Windhorst is like, you know what? I'm going to balance this thing out a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and share some information that maybe otherwise I might not have shared in the past.
That's how I read it, Matt.
Exactly right.
When I was reading it, I thought of the Rage Against the Machine. It's coming back around again. This is for the people of the sun.
To recap, our speculation in that moment, while all the talking heads on TV were like, ooh, did you see what LeBron said? Did you see what Dickie Paul said, man? He's going to force a trade. Our speculation was no. Jabron Lames wanted more years. He wanted to be courted.
LeBron James.
He wanted an additional $100 million to put in his pocket for the next 2 years, in addition to the cool $50 million he's going to get paid this year.
He did what Matt and I do every day. He put his stocking on, and he stuck his leg in the gutter, and he tried to find out who was interested. And who's interested? Nobody.
That's who. When that call never came, or they told him, you know what, we're good. We're good with this last year if you want to opt in, and then we'll reconvene. Now, remember those contracts, by the way, Jabron Lames. Remember holding the team hostage every 2 years or 1 year threatening to leave unless the team did exactly what you wanted, traded for exactly who you wanted, made sure you forked over tens of millions of dollars to Rich Paul clients, which was just a backdoor money-making opportunity for LeBron as well. They remember. And now
the C remembers.
They remember. And now it's his turn to wear it. Now, before the trade for Luka, let's not forget.
96 tears.
96 tears. Before the trade for Luka, they even gave LeBron and his family the greatest gift of all. And you bet your ass it was a gift.
That's right, Matt.
Because drafting his son, who is nowhere near the 55th best player available in the 2024 NBA draft, it was a calamity. It was a punchline, and the Lakers wore it hard so LeBron and his family could have their phones out, and they're, oh, my God, they're calling your name. It's your moment, Bronny. They gave that to him.
And Bleacher Report could tweet out, this is so legendary.
Right.
Like, no, it's
legendary. It's not.
Stupid manufactured event. It's not real.
It's a ruse. And now that they have
Joe
their
Kelly's
superstar,
5-year-old throwing out the first pitch is realer than Bronny
exactly
James.
Right. Now they have their superstar. They're going to make damn sure that he knows, Luka knows, that he is priority number 1, 2, and 3, and they do not even remotely consider LeBron and his traveling circus to impede that at any point moving forward, which is why the clown started posting all kinds of photos of Cleveland crap on his social media feeds to suggest, like last week, ooh, what a threat, reposting a photo of the TV person he made the Lakers hire, by the way. When he moved out here, you're going to hire this girl, Allie Clifton,
lovely
to be
lady,
part of your broadcast because I'm coming out from Cleveland and she's coming with me.
You hear?
She's wearing a Cavs jersey, and he then retweets it with the comment, proper attire, dork. And then he's wearing a hat. Proper attire. What a dumbass.
Idiot.
And then he's wearing a hat that says, welcome home, and he's got this stupid snarl on his face in a golf cart on a golf course in Cleveland. Nobody here cares. Stay there. Like, we don't care. It doesn't.
The people love it. Matt, you're throwing out raw meat to the jackals.
Let's go.
Kill him.
Nothing against Cleveland. It's a fine city. But that kind of stuff might fly in the 216 on the banks of Lake Erie. It's not going to fly in Rancho Cucamonga, I can tell you that.
No, nobody cares.
We're good. Got one of the top 5 players in the league, who, by the way, has the number 1 selling jersey in the NBA the first time. Tell me if this makes sense, folks. LeBron, who thinks he controls the fate and whether or not a team is successful by putting on their jersey, if it makes sense that LeBron has carried the Lakers these 7 years, or the moment they trade for Luka, he becomes the first ever international player to have the number 1 selling jersey in the National Basketball League. That is in the history of the league, with Yao Ming carrying China. This is the first time an international player has been the number 1. Why?
Did you guys just see Matt's muscles on the YouTube right there? Did you just see Matt swole up right there like Teddy Atlas?
Got excited.
Did you just see him hold up the heavens like there? Did you see
excited.
That? The veins in his arms popping out. My God, the blood running through this man.
It's because it says Lakers on the front of the jersey, along with saying Doncic on the back. Not because it says James on the back. That's not why that was the number 1 jersey.
I got to say, Matt, there was a lot of speculation as to who knew what and what was happening when the Luka trade happened. It certainly saved interest in the NBA when people were really down on them post-All-Star break.
Right.
And everybody became interested in what was going on with the Lakers, and we were giddy. And I think we were giddy because LeBron wasn't calling the shots anymore.
We saw this coming.
You saw the writing on the wall, and this really is a great indicator. I mean, you saw it coming with the thing from last week.
Right.
But this is a really great indicator that that's the case.
Exactly right.
That's the truth.
He is trying to paint himself, and I'm assuming it's the Ramona side of this article, not the Wendy side of this article, to be some sort of martyr.
Well, it's like they said, face to face.
Right.
Trust is something that comes easy when you've never been a victim. And now, for the first time ever, LeBron's being victimized. How do you like that, LeBron?
Yeah. 8 years, $430 million. That is what the Lakers will end up paying LeBron James. For what? For what? for one COVID title in a bubble setting in a shortened season.
Yeah.
And after that, 2 playoff series wins. That's it.
If people love the COVID title so much, they wouldn't boo like they're booing the Caller Daddy chick at Wrigley Field.
You want to measure his tenure here? Remember, LeBron James arrived in Los Angeles following 4 straight trips to the finals in Cleveland and 1 title, 4 straight trips to the finals and 2 titles from Miami. And since he has been here in 7 years, he has missed the playoffs twice. He has exited the playoffs in the first round 3 times, has made it to the conference finals once where he was swept, but it was the most competitive sweep in NBA history.
You guys couldn't believe
it.
It was unbelievable how close the Lakers got to not getting swept.
And 1 COVID title, I am sorry, for $500 million. That is a failure. That is a failure for a franchise that measures success by championships, not in-season tournament banners, for Christ's sakes.
You think they would do this either way, Mark Walter or not? They already had this set up? Feels like it.
I would like to think so. I'd like to believe so. But especially with Mark Walter's arrival. And by the way, the thing with LeBron, the Lakers didn't give him enough. Nikola Jokic, the last three championships were won by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Jokic carrying their team to the title, right? Who were their running mates? Shai had Jalen Williams. Is he better than Anthony Davis?
He's got a big face.
Then Tatum had Jaylen Brown. Is he better than Anthony Davis? And Nikola Jokic had Jamal Murray. Is he better? You're telling me that those teams somehow were built better than LeBron and Anthony Davis, supposedly helping to carry this Laker team to a title? Nonsense, I say.
Bert's bladder is about to expose. Make way for Bert. Oh, no, he's just whispering. I'm sorry.
I don't know what he's got, a flashlight or a cigar, or maybe that's a vape. I don't know.
Hey, Bert, we doing okay? We're right in the middle of a very important LeBron conversation.
This is my favorite part from the article, P. Not intended to come out like it did, but this is how I read it. They pointed out that LeBron delivered a title after 5 years in the wilderness of losing seasons and bad draft picks. But they wrote,
please,
as he was not included in some high-level conversations, he felt betrayed because, quote, from James' perspective, nuance was lost during the transition. Doncic never asked to be a Laker. James, for his part, chose L.A. And that's the key. He did not choose the Lakers. He chose Los Angeles. He did not choose Magic Johnson.
Oh, that's reading into it very interestingly, Matt.
Exactly right.
It makes it feel like LeBron is using Los Angeles like Peter Tosh used the unicycle.
Exactly.
He's riding us all over the place and making us look ridiculous.
The Lakers happened to play in the city where he launched Spring Hill Media, which just went bankrupt. He used it to launch Clutch Sports. He bought 2 properties in Brentwood for nearly $50 million. He sent his kids out to Sierra Canyon trying to create IMG Academy West. He jumped into the Space Jam remake, which sucked.
It was terrible.
And he thought he was going to be the next major media star with his god-awful show, The Shop. That's why he chose L.A., not to save the Lakers from 5 years of mediocrity. They owe him nothing. Nothing, I say. It was all about LeBron, furthering LeBron, not saving the Lakers from the youth movement post-Kobe Bryant era. Now, look. The one thing I appreciate as I wrap this up from my man, No Neck,
Brian Windhorst.
Brian Windhorst.
And Ramona Shelburne.
It is full of shots at LeBron. Something we've been politicking for years.
And you got to get up pretty early in the morning to find an ESPN article that even dares to take a veiled shot at the king. And here he is getting riddled with bullets like the Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
They said that he got no heads up.
Stop yelling at us.
On the Luka Doncic trade.
We're wearing headphones.
They said he got no heads up. Oh, they asked Luka about Mark Williams and trading for that center. They did not ask LeBron. When they did the deal with Mark Walter before it became public, who did they tell? Luka Doncic, who wrote a beautiful Welcome to the Lakers Mark Walter piece. They did not tell LeBron, who could not offer anything up on social media.
You have nothing to say because you were not told.
They said he got no extension offer even though he wanted one.
Oh, hey, Oswald.
And this whole thing started with a dinner at Craig's.
Oh, you know what? I did not appreciate the over emphasis on, and they're at Craig's. And over at Craig's, they had a bottle of Opus One and Craig's, which is very exclusive. They have an entrance for paparazzi.
Yeah,
and they have a privado. You're so lame. Shut up, Ramona.
He was not invited to that dinner. But J.J. Redick, his former podcast partner, who got hired because of LeBron, went. Rob Pelinka, Luka, and his manager.
Hey, where you going tonight, JJ? Nowhere. I'm going to catch a new Wes Anderson movie in Westwood. Don't worry about me.
I got you on Follow My iPhone, and it looks like you're at Craig's. What's going on, dude? To wrap it up, it took 5 years too long. It took 5 years too long for this to happen, but God bless it for actually happening, and the Lakers reclaiming their spot as one of the most important, powerful franchises in all of sports.
Well said, man.
Not belonging to LeBron James and Clutch moving forward.
Look at that. A standing ovation.
I think those people just don't have any seats. It's quite full here.
I asked Don McClain a couple days ago if Luka Doncic could ever be what he's supposed to be in Los Angeles with LeBron James on the team.
Great question.
Don McClain said, no, he cannot.
No! Took me a while. I don't know if the payoff was worth it.
Do you know who today's a home game for? Henrik from Barbecues Galore.
Not a barbecue aisle.
A barbecue store. And if you think Matt Money Smith looks swole.
Oh, this is, I got to put the sweatshirt on.
If you think Richard Harris is drunk, wait till O'Toole gets on stage. Matt got it. We'll be right back on AM 570 LA Sports. Obscure British actors.
Mr. 22 himself.
Whoa.
He has a lot of protein, so protein doesn't mix sometimes.
You can go anywhere in LA, and I don't think you have to pay for anything these days.
You think so?
Maybe after you
What
gave
about
up.
some
you gave up.
chicharrones?
You gave up a home run to Correa, so maybe you will have to pay a little bit now.
If the game was a little closer, it'd have been a little different.
Need cash? Get it right now at Speedy Cash. That's right, Speedy Cash offers cold hard cash on the spot.
Just a few clicks at SpeedyCash.com was all it took to get the cash I needed.
Speedy Cash has helped millions get cash when they need it most.
I didn't have time to waste. I applied today at SpeedyCash.com and already got my cash.
At Speedy Cash, we know life moves fast, and so do we. Just call or click, and you could have cash today.
Love that Speedy Cash.
So I'm surprised.
No, but that is something we can address in a moment. Hey, Monday, this is great. Monday, 4 to 5, the Dodgers are on the All-Star break. But you heard what he said when he joined us. Petros said, I love you, Ben Kasparius. And he said, I love you.
Kasparius!
And to prove and to solidify that love, he will join us during the All-Star break inside the locker room, sponsored by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, celebrating 20 years of good times. We'll do the 4 to 5 hour in person with a studio audience. Is that correct? Yes? Can they win online or no?
Who's the studio audience?
It's Dave's family, I guess.
Oh, the Weeses? Okay.
Celebrating 20 years. I bet Henrik will be there. 20 years of good times.
Joining us right now on your Southern California Toyota dealer celebrity hotline, the Prince of Mount Ararat. He is the exact same age as me, but somebody just asked me if he was my dad. Just because he's so swole.
And your dad is swole.
And my dad has a larger-than-life presence. I, on the other hand, am like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. But joining us right now, one of the all-time great men and one of our great sponsors, a longtime friend of the show, and he's back this summer on the Petros and Money Show. Only Henrik could broker peace between the Armenian and Mexican gangs in Glendale. This is a home game for him as he's now an IE superstar, the CEO of Barbecues Galore, ladies and gentlemen. Henrik, and God bless him, Henrik Stepanyan, Armenian prince of the desert cities. Henrik, how are you? It's wonderful to see you. Welcome to September's here in Rancho Cook. How's it going?
So good to see you. This crowd is amazing, man.
Right? I'll tell you what's amazing. It's this freaking crowd.
That's right.
All right.
It's the IE, baby.
That's right. And everybody in the Inland Empire has a barbecue. Because if you don't, they send you further out to Zizek's Road. Now, Henrik, the one thing we didn't get into a couple weeks ago when we had you up, and it was
if you can barbecue a cookie.
No.
You can actually, yeah.
You
See,
can.
there we go. You can.
You need to have the cedar plank.
Oh, right.
Like for the fish.
The stone. The stone.
Barbecues Galore has stores all over Southern California. Henrik always has great and special deals for our listeners who want to cook at home for their families. It's a very special thing, not just in the Armenian and the Greek community, but in the Jewish community too, like
Thank
Matt
you.
Money
I
Smith.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Henrik,
23andMe, man, you find some things out.
One thing we didn't discuss was tariffs.
Right.
And how, because, sometimes if you buy a Big Green Egg or something, it's a little bit of a bigger purchase than if you're buying a Quicksilver t-shirt or something like that. How have you guys handled that and dealt with that for your customers?
Well, it's been tough. The Big Green Egg is actually made in Mexico. So when they first got hit with the tariff, it was going to be an issue, but then they worked it out. And for us, what we did is we moved some of the production from China to Taiwan. And then at the same time, I'm working with local manufacturers to reshore some of the stuff that we carry from China.
Okay.
So we're doing multiple things to try to keep the cost down for our customers, to make sure that we don't end up having a huge increase like everybody else does.
Was China pissed when you moved it to Taiwan? Where they're like, hey, what are you doing, man?
They got over it.
Yeah.
Take that, G.
Exactly.
You'll get over it, bud. I'm going to Taiwan. The Big Green Egg, you came on. Did you get in trouble? You said, I'm going to get in trouble for this. The Big Green Egg does not... Am I not supposed to mention this?
No, look.
Okay, can we... Because you threw a discount and you're like, we're not supposed to do this. I can get in some trouble, actually, for doing this.
I did. I've had 4 drinks, so I don't give a crap.
There we go! 4 drinks.
And that was bourbon on the rocks.
So no trouble from that stunt there? Well, it wasn't a stunt. It was just I'm going to take care of your listeners, and you took care of them.
We did. Look, they have a price protection. They don't allow us to discount at all.
Right.
So as soon as literally an hour after, I get a phone call, hey, man, you can't do that. You know, 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3, you're out.
Okay.
Okay, that's 1, right?
Right, I was going to say, so how many strikes we got?
How many strikes do we have? I mean, it's our second summer tour stop. I mean, by the time the tour's over, you're going to be done.
I could be out by next week, but,
So in terms, just share with the people, for people that don't know, the Big Green Egg, what's the special, man? What makes it so special? Why is it such the holy grail, the nucleus of a man's barbecue life is the Big Green Egg? What is it?
You can make cookies on the Big Green Egg. You can make pizza. You can make whatever you want on the Big Green Egg. It is literally the ultimate grilling experience. And they do a good job of protecting their prices throughout the country, not just in Southern California.
Right.
They're very strict with what you can discount, what you can't discount. But it is such a good product that you can do whatever you want on it. Literally, you can smoke at a low temperature for 8 to 10, 12, whatever hours, or you can cook it, sear at 1,000 degrees. Whatever you want to do, you're able to do it on the Big Green Egg.
And I can attest. Henrik and I partnered on a Big Green Egg. I would cook the Thanksgiving turkey for about 12, 13 hours. And
Nothing like it.
Nothing like it. And then I would get the pizza going. It would take maybe 90 seconds. The kids would make their own little personal pizzas,
Max,
throw them in there. Bang, 90 seconds later, they're eating pizza. It is a wonderful machine. It's a machine. It's not a grill.
Exactly. And because of this show, because I've had, I think, 4 or 5 drinks, thanks to...
You're not going to do it again.
There we go.
Whatever.
Don't do it again.
We're going to do it
Don't
again.
do it, Lyle.
Strike 2.
Don't do it, Lyle.
He's not taking that bat off the shoulder. It's coming right down the pipe.
Don't do it, Lyle.
We're going to do it. You know what? Screw it. They can kiss
Screw it.
whatever.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do it. Let's go.
Kiss
This
my Armenian ass.
That's right. And
this weekend
from today through Sunday, you go to the Barbecues Galore stores anywhere on, stop by. 10% off again. My guys have no idea. They got surprised last week. All the way through Sunday, 10% off again for your listeners.
10% off.
That's a big ticket item.
I just saw 7 people knock over tables and chairs sprinting out of the room.
10%'s a giant chunk on a big green egg. That is fantastic.
For the egg, for sure.
Where's the closest barbecues galore? My God, they're about to get bum rushed to set. Good Lord, I just got a terrible text from somebody on the secret Textoso line.
The secret Textoso line. Brought to you by your SoCal Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
I just got a text that says, I have the smallest arms on the set.
That's just not true. It's not even remotely close to
Look
being
at
true.
me compared to Matt. Look at me compared to Matt and Henrik.
Look at Henrik.
Look at me. I got nothing. I'm wilting
I just
away.
noticed Henrik's got the eye of Ra on the inside. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was. It's a music note. I got you.
My daughter's name is Melody. We got matching tattoos.
Beautiful.
I thought it was because you played the flute.
He is a flautist.
So 10% off big green eggs again till when? At
Until
Barbecues
Sunday.
Galore.
Until I get a call probably tonight.
Until Henrik gets a call and they try to step to him again. It's like at the end of Inglourious Bastards where he shoots that guy and they say, nah, he's just going to get chewed out. I've been chewed out before. What's the big deal?
He did not just come asking for your money. He came with free goods. That's the kind of guy Henrik is. So I figured right now you pull a ticket, Henrik, for one of the Living Flame tabletop fire pits that you brought from Barbecues Galore. As we said, temperatures dip a little bit out here at the nighttime, and you want yourself a nice fire pit that you can move around the yard and keep yourself a little bit warm, right?
Look, that fire pit's indoor and outdoor rated.
Oh,
you
come
can have
on.
it on the dining room or outside on the patio.
Talk about setting the tone.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Here we go.
That's right.
Pull a ticket for
All
me.
right,
Let's
do
give
it.
one away right now.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Living Flame tabletop fire pit from Barbecues Galore. To ticket number
619-8708.
8708. There we go. We got a winner immediately. Congratulations.
Nice.
You have won a Living Flame tabletop fire pit, and we still got one of those to give away before the end of the show. P, we're on for less than an hour from now.
The great Henrik.
He's the best.
From Barbecues Galore.
There you go, Liv.
A hero to all of us. An Armenian king in the Inland Empire. God bless you, Henrik, and thank you for everything that you do for our show.
Thank you, man.
2 chains. 2 chains. And the biggest arms in the building. Who's got bigger arms than Henrik? Nobody! Except for maybe Matt Smith.
Well, look at him on the screen. Damn, look at those
You
arms.
see him there on your screen. A lot of people don't know this, but Henrik has spatulas with dumbbells linked to them at the house. Anyway, we'll be right back with the final hour fun fact, quick hits. One more hour. Don't forget Morongo Dodgers on Deck is coming from here. September's Taproom and Eatery. What a place in the Inland Empire. Going to have a great night tonight at the Quakes game. Thank you, everybody.
Consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
Just found your Dodgers headquarters in the Inland Empire. September's has their brand new triple play with a duo of sliders, potato skins, and Bang Bang chicken tendies. And they have Dodgeritas too. Follow them for a chance to win a $500 VIP tailgate dinner for 6. From their giant pork and dog to their massive Italian hero sando, classics like buffalo wings, and their signature September's burger. It's the perfect place to watch the Dodgers or just have a good time.
Bienvenidos. As you know, every Monday is a Michelada Monday on the Petros and Money Show. And it ain't a Meech if you ain't got the Modelo. That's right, Modelo Especial and all the other stuff they make. It's delicioso, even por los gringos. Here in the summertime in the city, it feels good to drive a Toyota Tacoma. The brand new Toyota Tacoma with 326 horsepower and a 14-inch touchscreen. It's a truck built for the bold. And who's bolder than me? Nobody.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
We already know Freddie's an all-star this year, so Freddie, congratulations. Will, congratulations, Will. And the third one, Shohei. Congratulations, Shohei. And so now let's go to the two guys that are going to be on the all-star team. First-time all-star, all the way from Japan, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Sugoi! How many do you have, Kirsch? So you got 1, Clayton's got 10, and our last all-star, Clayton's got 11 all-star selections. Clayton Kershaw, congratulations. To the all-stars, congratulations to everyone, and thank you guys for everything. And so congrats, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Check. Hey, what's up? It's Tim Cates. I'm back here in September's in Rancho Cucamonga and joined by Daniel.
What's up, guys?
Daniel, thanks for having us out here.
Yeah. Hey, it's been a great event so far.
Tell us a little bit about September's. It's a family-owned establishment, and you guys got multiple locations throughout Southern California. First off, is this the first location?
It is. We opened this location about 10 years ago. It is family-owned and operated. My mom and dad started the business. All the kids work, and we work our ass off. So take that one. But
how many locations now?
So we got 5 locations. This was the first one 10 years ago. We got another one in Rialto, Chino Hills, Redlands, and Paris.
What was the reasoning to start September's in the first place? Family business, family-owned, family-run. Why?
So we have a sister brand called Corky's Kitchen and Bakery. So we've been in the restaurant industry for 25 years. When my dad was in the military, I was also in the military, so was my sister, so we're very military forward. But there was a bar when he was stationed in Vicenza, Italy, called September's. And so when he got out and decided to start the September's concept, or a bar concept, we named it in honor of September's. It was just a place for people to gather and flock and have a good time together.
You got the big Dodgers establishment out here, right?
Absolutely. We are the IE Dodgers headquarters. We have all kinds of specials for that. We have a triple play, which comes with 2 big juicy burger sliders, 2 chicken strips coated in our house bang bang sauce, and then potato skins with that with all the dipping sauces. We've got a blue Dodgerita from first pitch to last out every single Dodgers game, and all kinds of other stuff, giveaways, events, and stuff like that.
The Dodgerita, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Dodgerita. We're making it with Herradura tequila, and it is basically a Cadillac that we've turned blue, but it's one of the best margaritas. You can get it on the rocks, or you can get it frozen.
Well, we appreciate you having us out here as a show, as a station, AM 570 LA Sports. Hopefully it's the first of many tour stops and remotes out here. Thanks again, Daniel.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, we are here at September's in Rancho Cucamonga, having a great time. Got a great crowd behind us. We got 1 more hour to go. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on X, YouTube, and Facebook, make sure to get the QR code and sign up for the Toyota $5,000 prize at the end of the summer tour. Also, for the Big Green Egg. That's also a QR code you can scan right there on the screen when we come back. 1 more hour to go. Petros and Money Show live from September's in Rancho Cucamonga. Thanks for being with us.
You have to go after it with a club.
Gong Miyukes, Petros and Money, AM 570 LA Sports, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Final hour. We have been off the clock all day because Joe Kelly hung out with us for 35 minutes to start the show without taking a break, and we have not recovered since. We are thankful for Joe Kelly. It was an exceptional conversation for over a half hour. And here we are on the tail end of the show. But remember, the show does not end when the Petros and Money Show goes off the air, because Dodgers on deck with the Galpin Motors broadcast booth. Dodgers Giants coming up at 7:15, as a matter of fact. They do it late up there in San Francisco. Dodgers on deck.
Because they suck on a Friday night.
Right. Will be broadcast from here. How many of those shirts were gifted to you from either me, Tim Cates, or Ronnie Fascio?
I gave away 3 Toyota shirts.
Okay.
A Petros and Money shirt that somebody gave me that I hope that person isn't here. And I just gave away a South Bay Kook t-shirt I was trying to give to that lady, but that guy got it. That's all right. There you go, brother. And then this is my last shirt. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Doug,
Digital
do
Doug.
it, Doug. Do it.
Yeah, there you go, Doug. And then the bag. Give the bag away, too. Give her the bag. Anyway.
What's in the bag?
Nothing now.
What's in the bag?
But it's been a wonderful time.
It
Joe
has.
Kelly, Henrik, a big thank you to Mike and everybody here at September's. This guy has built an unbelievable hub of the community here in Rancho Cucamonga, and I know it's the same in Paris. I know it's the same in Rialto. I know it is the same in Chino and Redlands as well.
That's the truth.
We're having a hell of a time here. The 5 o'clock hour on the Petros and Money Show on Friday is brought to you by Surfside Lemonade and Vodka and Surfside Iced Tea and Lemonade and Vodka.
Look at that. They got the Arnie Palmer in the can now. Beautiful.
Who wants one of these? There you go. All right, it's time for the final hour fun fact.
It's fun in effect, it's the hour 3.
Fun facts. Fun facts.
Final hour fun fact. Did you know that the months of September and December will always start on the same day of the week? How about that? Talk about a fun fact.
You know what else? Double up on the fun fact. Double up. I want your attention, you drunks.
It's fun in effect, it's the hour 3.
Fun facts. Fun facts. I went outside to catch some breeze and not have to talk to anybody for a second.
And smoke some weed.
And no, I didn't smoke. I don't know where my car is.
And smoke some weed.
And a guy came up to me, of course, because I could never get any peace. And he is a very nice guy named Matt. It wasn't Matt, but it was a guy named Matt. And he reminded me, he put his cup in my face, and he said, "This is my 3rd one today." And I said, "What?" He said, "Slurpee, dude, it's 7-Eleven, it's free."
Oh.
Today is
It's 7-Eleven
7-Eleven
Day. Yeah, free Slurpee Day.
I don't want to take any business away from September's here. It seems like they're doing all right. But
they're ices anyway. They don't do the Slurpees. Everybody knows the icy is superior.
Slush puppy here. But across the street is a 7-Eleven.
Hit it up.
I wouldn't be mad. You know, I just said that, and it was just like when Henrik gave the 10% off the Big Green Egg call. A bunch of people just blew out the door.
Right.
Pretty wild.
Understandable.
All right, it is time for the quick hits, everybody.
The PMS quick hits. I'll make it quick, y'all.
Oh, we do have those.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
The Dodgers are losers of 6 in a row.
Hello.
But it's okay. We talked to Joe Kelly today, so we feel good about ourselves. Also, they have a 5-game lead in the division.
That's right, Gloria.
So don't worry too much about it.
Tonight, Dustin May versus Logan Webb. Hell of a pitching showdown. Dustin coming off his best start of the season.
The Angels.
What are they doing?
Are 3 games under 500 tonight.
Can't get over that hump?
They cannot get over the camel's hump. And tonight, they are at home versus the Diamondbacks.
Tonight.
In the NBA world, Brooke Lopez is reportedly close to a deal.
No, he's with the Clippers.
Well, he chose to go to the Clippers over the Lakers.
There we go.
Because of the LeBron and roster uncertainty that was revealed in the big ESPN piece today, along with that Craig's has 2 entrances in West Hollywood. Now, Matt did a very impactful dissertation, a live in-person at September's dissertation of the situation with LeBron James and Jabron Lames and Johnny Brames.
Oh, Johnny Brames, Bronny James.
His son, and it was very good, and you can podcast that on the iHeartRadio app for your smartphone. And I think you're absolutely right, Matt. You were right to begin with. about why Rich Paul put out that dumbass statement. Why? It's because the Lakers are no longer fertile soil for LeBron to pump his hips into like he has for so many years. And also, I think, just like you said, it was so classless and so stupid and such a dumb career move for LeBron to go on Pat McAfee like he did and punch down at Brian Windhorst and make that situation worse. I hope that Windhorst lays him bare like the cat of nine tails took Jesus.
And he will. And he will. It already started. That was just the first seed that was planted. We'd highly recommend going to check that out because it is full of shots, courtesy of Windy at LeBron and how little sway he has with the team now moving forward. And that's what they were saying, that Brooke was like, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but LeBron's going to be all weird and butthurt, so I'm just going to get the hell out of here.
LeBron James riddled in a hail of bullets in the ESPN article today. And you don't often see that happen to Jabron Lames. I mean, it almost never happens.
Oh, everybody caters to his every wish and whim.
So very interesting stuff there. Matt, the Chargers training camp starts tomorrow in El Segundo.
Yay.
And that is, don't act like that. You know why Matt's so swole right now?
Want to make sure I show out for those guys.
Because I saw him outside in the lot doing clap push-ups. I'll tell you why. Because Chargers camp is starting, and Matt's like Skip Bayless a little bit, Oh, Matt also wants to show them, like, hey, you're not the only one.
I got muscles too, huh?
You're not the only one that has a physique, guys, okay? I take care of my body, too. I'm Matt Smith.
Derwin, check out my arms.
I'll jump on your face like a spider monkey. So
because they play the Hall of Fame game on the 31st of July, they start camp about 2 weeks earlier.
But that's
than
okay
everybody
because
else.
the season ends earlier for the Chargers, right?
Well, the good news is their first game will be out in Brazil, so they will start earlier than everybody else on September 5th and head to Brazil for a few days.
When you play in the Hall of Fame game, that just means you have an extra long camp, or there's more days between practice. Or
they get them the week off.
They find a way to
camp in Brazil.
String it out a little bit.
They even it out.
The Rams report to training camp on July 23rd at LMU. Intern Ben's alma mater, and actually that's where he goes to school now. Intern Ben
They'll be sniffing around there.
Yeah, he just came up to me, Intern Ben, and he's like, I'm headed home. And I was like, okay.
And then he said, I don't know if I'm going to see you again. I was like, well, I'll be at work on Monday. He's like, okay, I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'll see you Monday.
It's like, we need you on Monday. We have the Inside the Locker Room with Ben Kasperi.
We're going to be there.
Don't forget, Monday from 4 to 5, Dodgers pitcher Ben Kasperi. Not from Hesperia.
Doyers.
We'll be inside the locker room with us, sponsored by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, celebrating 20 years of good times. Jake Retzlaff.
Oh, let's do relations news. Let's do a man that had relations, unsanctioned relations at a college.
He had sex.
Well, a family establishment here, It's
intercourse.
It's not just a tap room, P.
They copulated.
It's an
eatery.
Ass room. It's an eatery.
Oh.
If it was just a tap room, we could do that. But because it has the eatery attached.
It has a World War II Allies vibe. Do you notice that?
I noticed that.
At September's, it's because the name comes from a bar that a bunch of Allies ran up in and threw a party at in Italy. And after
they beat some Mussolini ass.
They beat some ass, and then a year later they remembered they had such a good time, so they bullied into the bar again and did it again, and hence the name September's Tap Room. See, America?
Right.
It's American soldiers abroad coming together like Matt and I. We're not from the IE, but yet we're here having a great time, just like World War II.
Oh, yeah. What a great time that was.
Well, it really was, Matt. A lot of people thought the world was ending.
Well, save the free world.
Well, there's a reason. Do you know that there was a terrible sexually transmitted disease epidemic in Los Angeles right after D-Day? Because everybody just started making out so hard with the Navy guys, and everybody got the clap. I'm not lying. James Elroy writes all about it.
Retzlaff, laid with a lady.
He announced on Friday that he's withdrawing from BYU. He's a quarterback from the Inland Empire, Retzlaff. I think he played it at Corona Centennial. And he played it at JC out here, Riverside CC, or one of them.
Chaffee.
He didn't play at Chaffee. Guys, who is more chafed up than the people at Chaffee? I mean, they walk around like they've been riding a horse You think Norco people walk weird. My God, they are so chafed. I saw the chafy exit, and I said, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say that people are chafed. I'm going to do it, Doug.
Retzlaff doesn't have to do the portal thing because they're booting him, and he's just getting out, so he can go wherever the hell he wants.
He can go wherever he wants because he can just come in as a walk-on now. Like, the scholarship doesn't mean what it used to mean. It used to be like, well, we can't put that guy on scholarship. He's ineligible for a scholarship, so he won't come here. It's like, now it's like,
we'll give you $10 million. Come here.
We're going to give you $1 million, and we'll chip off $10,000 for whatever your dorm fees are for not going to school here, Retzlaff.
And you know what's going to happen when he walks off on campus, right? You see that guy?
He's going to have sex.
That guy had sex.
Yeah,
man. That guy had sex. That guy got laid.
Most people do, I mean.
It is college.
She's an adult woman. I mean, what do you expect? You know what that girl does? I don't know. It seems like a lot of people do.
College. To Wimbledon.
Top seed, Yannick Sinner.
Oh, he made easy work.
Yes.
Easy work of the Joker.
He rolled past number 6, Novak Djokovic, in straight sets. I think Joker's beat up. And advanced to his first Wimbledon final in the gentlemen's singles. I told you it's all about Sinner and Alcaraz.
It's going to be amazing.
He will face Carlos Alcaraz, who advanced by topping 5th seed American Taylor Fritz.
We were pulling for Fritzy.
Out of San Diego.
What's the poll question?
In 4 sets. So, the Petros and Money Show still will continue. We have Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck from this very location in the next segment, or then the next hour.
Next hour, yeah.
In the next segment, we'll chop it up a little bit more. We'll enjoy September's. I might order one of these schooners of beer that I keep seeing going by. I'm going to have to share it with 5 or 6 others, but
that's what we do. Community. Community.
It's all right. My daughter has pink eye. Come on over. Give me a kiss. We'll be right back with more Petros and Money on AM 570 LA Sports
Talk.
Make sure to do the QR code on the stream, bitch. Toyota Skills Challenge Tacoma giveaway winner is here. Philip Sevilla, our hero. How you doing? Tell us about what happened out there.
Thank you very much for having me. Excited to be here. Winning a car. Imagine that. Winning a car, just in general, is probably like one of the best memories or core memory I'll have in my whole life.
You worked hard with your father,
right.
A proud Filipino-American, where basketball is a very big deal. You
Yes.
came out here, and you had the preparation that was necessary to achieve your goal.
When I was doing the skills challenge itself, the dribbling, the passing, like the layup, the shooting, it brings me back through all the trainings I went through in my younger years back in the Philippines or even here with my dad, with my family. Who would have thought all the hours we spent on the court, it led me to this moment. It's crazy also because like at the end, after I made the last shot, I was under the rim. I was looking for someone to tell me, hey, did I win? The whole experience is crazy. It all lined up. Like, we're basketball people. We're Toyota people. Now we're here. Now I have a new car.
How did you enter? I mean, how did you find Toyota? How did you guys find each other?
Honestly, I just won one of those social media contests on Instagram. So, like, Toyota SoCal, I've been following them for a few years already. Shout out to Toyota SoCal. Like, you guys should really follow them. They give away a lot of great stuff.
Toyota's social media platforms, including Instagram, is a great way to stay up with the Toyota community. They're always giving stuff away, whether it is tickets to huge sporting events, concert events, or even a new car or truck, as Philip is living proof of. People really do win with Toyota SoCal.
It's not a fluke. It happens. Hey, Toyota, they come through.
Congratulations on your victory and winning that Tacoma.
I'm so excited. Very happy to be part of the Toyota family now.
Toyota and your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive sales event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Los Angeles Dodgers select Kershaw, first name Clayton, left-hand pitcher, played at Highland Park in Texas.
He's one of the best pitchers in baseball history.
He's a Dodger. He bleeds Dodger blue.
He continues to do it since 2008.
First ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, everything he means to this team, the Dodgers organization, you know, it's just super cool to see it all unfold.
I know what it means to me that I've been fortunate enough to be here for this long.
Kershaw's fastball got him swinging. His first big league strikeout.
Kershaw. All he does is everything.
Well, the stage is set. Let's sit back, watch, and see what develops.
Swung on and missed strike three and a no-hitter on the 15th strikeout of the game. His career 1,500th strikeout. And that is how the West was won. 6 consecutive games with at least 10 strikeouts. First time he is in the 300 strikeout club. The 2,000th strikeout for Clayton Kershaw. 2,500 career strikeouts. 7 perfect innings from Clayton Kershaw. 2,697. And a roar to end his evening. Kershaw has win 200. Free carry for Kershaw.
Here's Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith.
He's on the wagon. Cracking, everybody, and welcome back. Petros and Money, so proud to be in the Inland Empire, having a great time on the Petros and Money Summer Tour, and a big thank you to our sponsors, Matt. We've done so much. We've given away so much. We have so much to be grateful for.
Thank you to Toyota Sweet James Bergener, Surfside Vodka and Iced Tea. Our bucket was emptied during the last segment. We appreciate Surfside Vodka and Iced Tea. Lone Mart, 1-800-LONE Mart. Westinghouse TV.
I'm not going to throw it, dude.
Brett gave us a 55 incher to give away.
Get up.
We'll do that in the very next segment. Modelo.
I'm connected to this cord, okay?
It is not a real michelada. It is not made with Modelo, the mark of a fighter. So thank you to Modelo as well. And a reminder, as I popped my way over here, the hell?
He wants a drink. Oh, yeah, that's me. There you go. You took a picture of me.
Beautiful. Congratulations, sir, on winning the Surfside lemonade and vodka.
We got one more. Who gets the last
the
one?
yoga on the head.
Oh, UCLA weirdo guy.
Yeah, UCLA weirdo guy.
No chance this year. No chance.
Reminder, scan the QR code. Guys, I'm on the YouTube feed right now. Is there a QR code on the stream that they're going to be able to scan? Does that come up?
It's right there.
Okay.
You see it there on your screen.
Cool. So make sure when you see the QR code come up on the screen, scan that. At the end of this whole thing, our 6th tour stop will give away a big green egg, thanks to Henrik, who gave us $100 gift cards.
And now with the big green egg,
10% off. Good call, P. Through Sunday, all weekend long, they do not do discounts. Henrik does it. That's his 2nd strike. So might be the last time he's afforded the opportunity to do that. Get 10% off, go into the local barbecues galore and tell them you heard Henrik say on Petros and Money that you get 10% off a big green egg. So I believe that is, as you like to say, all the house cleaning.
Here is a text about Henrik.
Brought to you by your SoCal Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
This says, bitch ass le flop. I believe he's referring to. Is it okay to vape indoors? Because I want give me a hit of that. I'm kidding. Bitch ass LaFlop won't take any discount, but here's Henrik offering 10% off of the big green egg out of the goodness of his heart. Who's the real king of Los Angeles?
Henrik Stepnanian. That's who.
Henrik Stepnanian.
Exactly.
Is the real king of Los Angeles. Now, I do also want to admit that the mariachi band that we had earlier was courtesy of the Petros and Money Listener Union, who does sometimes take a tone with the show on social media.
He will. He will take his shots.
Sometimes he takes a little bit of an edgy tone on social media, and it depends on how many whiskeys I've had at the house that I might not appreciate. But either way, he has brought in that mariachi band, and he was wonderful. He's also the proprietor of Bert's Burgers in Huntington Beach, which is a huge success.
Successful.
And he told me on the secret Textoso line moments ago that he is catering a huge event for students at Chafee next week.
Whoa!
And those kids, they are so freaking chafed that it is so hard for them. At Chafee, everybody wears boxer briefs because the bikini underwear and the G-strings have chafed the young people so badly.
Can't have that happen.
It can become an infection. It can become impetigo. It can become eczema. It can become hand, foot, mouth. You really got to take care of that chafing if you go to Chafee. And Bert's Burgers catering event or not, I think it is important to mention that how chafed up the kids are at Chafee. And It's not an easy place. It's not an easy place to go to school. Not since Tufts, where everybody just has these weird tufts of hair. Has there been such a university problem worldwide?
Yes. If you're into the doormat on the chest, ladies, Tufts is your spot.
When the guys open their chests in Tufts, it's unbelievable.
And guys, if you're into the lady garden, Tufts
bearded lady goes to Tufts.
Yes. Bert's Burgers, it's on Main Street in Huntington Beach. They have a storefront there, and then, of course, they have the catering business as well. But thank you to Ryan for hooking us up with Mariachi. I believe it was Antigua de Mexico.
Yes.
And they were fantastic. And
Mariachi Antiguo de Mexico. And they really did. They did Volver, and all the great things. I don't know if they're going with Joe Kelly all the way through the process tonight at the Quakes game. I don't believe.
I could see that
they are. Hey, Joe!
We're still here.
Yeah, another $1,000 will follow you all night. This Textoso says this. A classmate of mine, Darren Cheverini from Corona High, used to be the head football coach at Chafee. And he's always been a real red ass. Nobody is more chafed up than Chafee.
Well, it'd be pretty hard to out-chafe Chafee. Right? I mean, it's right there in their name.
There's no doubt about it, man.
Out-chafe them. Not going to happen.
Wow. I've just realized that you and Matt have been a constant in my life. Way longer than my ex-wife. I've been listening to you both since the 2000s and gone to all the IE and San Gabriel Valley live shows. we got to say, when we come out to the San Gabriel Valley or the Inland Empire, it always is a wonderful time. This has been a great event. Matt and I thought that once Joe Kelly came and did his thing,
that you'd all
everybody
bail.
got rejected from taking a picture or getting an autograph.
You'd bone out.
That you'd all bone out, like Matt just said. But nobody boned out. Everybody stayed strong. We hope that everybody won prizes, but we know they didn't. A couple T-shirts, though, were distributed. Let's raise our glass to the greatness of September's. Our host, Mike, at September's Taproom and Eatery. This is a beautiful venue. This is a great venture. And what a great local success story him and his beautiful wife are. Love it here. And God bless you all. Thank you, everybody. Stay unchafed.
Suck back those schooners. Nobody's got colder beer in the Inland Empire than September's Taproom and Eatery. They deliver a beautiful space. Everyone's been wonderful, so communal. There has not been an open seat allowed. If you're standing, we're seeing a lot of tables mixed with different families and listeners sharing the experience together. We certainly appreciate each and every one of you for being so hospitable to one another, even though it's been crowded and packed. It certainly has not seemed like that. So thanks, everybody, for sharing the positive vibes, man.
Now, we do want to say we did have an unfulfilled promise about this show. Last week when Matt and I were talking, trying to kill a segment, we did say that we were going to do a big racks breaking packs.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We were going to get a big boobed lady up here to break baseball
cards,
packs.
Open packages of baseball cards.
It didn't seem necessary after the Joe Kelly thing. So, again, if you came here...
We're going to put a pin in that one.
Yeah, if you came here to see racks and packs, or...
We're going to make a fortune on that, people. You laugh now. Racks and packs is going to be what puts his kids through college. Mine have already gone through. But racks and packs is going to be our big money maker. You watch.
Based on these test scores, man, I don't think it's going to be a problem.
They're going to Chafee.
To be honest,
my kids are going to Chafee.
Straight to Chafee with all the other red asses. You see what happens, kids, when you don't listen to your dad? You see what happens when you don't take action?
You end up at Chafee.
When you're sitting there with your puzzo in your hand watching freaking YouTube all day, you end up at Chafee all chafed up like this guy. Look at how chafed he is. Yelling at a guy wearing headphones. Super chafed. What a time to be alive.
Indeed.
The Petros and Money Show live from beautiful Rancho Cucamonga. Our show will continue, but not for much longer.
We're going to give away a TV right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, thanks to Brett from Westinghouse. Going to give away a TV right now when we go to break.
I saw the blind guy in the parking lot moving around like a Roomba. Get him in here.
He knows it's coming.
Stick around for more of the 12th Annual Petros and Money Summer Tour. Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here. The home of the Dodgers.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
You drop the kids off at school and head to work. Little do you know, in the next moment, a truck is going to run a red light and hit you, changing your life forever. For everything that comes next, you won't be ready, but we are. The attorneys at Sweet James will help you recover physically and financially as we defend you against the insurance companies that promise to protect you. You pay nothing until we win. So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James.
Need cash? Get it right now at Speedy Cash. That's right, Speedy Cash offers cold hard cash on the spot.
Just a few clicks at SpeedyCash.com was all it took to get the cash I needed.
Speedy Cash has helped millions get cash when they need it most.
I didn't have time to waste. I applied today at SpeedyCash.com and already got my cash.
At Speedy Cash, we know life moves fast, and so do we. Just call or click, and you could have cash today.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Listen to the show on the iHeartRadio app.
There is now this sweet new feature. You hit that button, you can interact with us live in the moment during the stream. We love that you podcast and have made the iHeartRadio app the #1 podcast platform in all the land, and we appreciate you procuring our podcast there. But moving forward, hit that button, interact with us.
Stick around.
to an end is the one and only Petros and Money Show, live from September's Taproom and Eatery in Rancho Cucamonga. A big thank you to everybody who came and our whole team. Tim Cates, our executive producer, takes over next. Ronnie Fascio back at the station. And Matt, joining us right now, the proprietor, the operating manager, or the general manager, Daniel Tolles.
That's right, Gloria.
Of the Septembers here. This is a family-owned business. Daniel's been going around dressed up a little bit like John Travolta in Urban Cowboy.
A little bit of a denim and denim.
And he's been doing a lot of social media hits and stuff around and showing love. And I tried to bring him up here to be like, you no longer have the biggest arms on the set. And again, I think I'm in third. You know, maybe it's because he's not got the double T-shirt or anything like that.
It's a good-looking work shirt.
And I asked Daniel if he went to Chafee, and he said no.
I'm not that chafed.
But he says, I am chafed.
This is true. I did say that.
He said, I'm chafed up, but I never went to Chafee.
Like
now, how old is this? This was the first September's that your family opened, right?
Yeah. We opened this location about 10 or 11 years ago.
Why?
Because we're crazy.
Why? It doesn't seem like it seems like it's working out pretty good.
No, it's working good. It's been a family-owned business. We've been operating for 10 or 11 years just on the September side.
Has it always been this successful? Has it always, right when it happened, did people get that excited about it?
Yeah, it was pretty busy right from the start, and then we were able to expand. We got 5 locations now in Rancho, Chino Hills, Rialto, Redlands, Paris.
And the food is unbelievable.
Yeah, and huge portions.
Yeah, how did you guys figure that out? People in the IE like those portions, man. This isn't West LA.
Yeah,
punk-ass Craig.
No, you get a lot of value. You can order a meal and then take half home and get 2 or 3 meals out of one. So.
I just ate the whole hot dog. Am I to be shamed for that?
Yes, for shame. It's not just you, it's a team. So who helped us out today?
We've had a great event. I think there was hundreds of people here today. We've had mariachi band.
I said orale. I was just trying to geek up the mariachi. I'm sorry.
All.
You keep going there, Daniel. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Joe Kelly was out for the first about half hour to 40 minutes.
Pretty awesome.
So that was really awesome. We've got a lot of other people raffling off good prizes and things like that. So it's been a great event.
Got a manager that kind of held it down for you today?
Absolutely. I have a whole team of managers here today. We have Megan, Sharina, and Crystal. They've all done a stand-up job. And the staff, of course. The staff is working their ass off.
Thank you to the staff here in September's, everybody. Thank you. Thank you to our managerial staff.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you to Mike, the owner, and Daniel, our operating GM, Superpower Presidente.
Don't forget Jennifer.
And
That's
Jennifer.
my mom.
I'm sorry, Jennifer. Jennifer's got a big diamond cross like Lady Gaga.
She does. It weighs her steering wheel down.
Unbelievable. She's got tech neck because that cross is so heavy. So do you make it over to the Quakes games, or do you just hold it down here all the time? Are you a baseball fan?
I am a baseball fan. Go Dodgers.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Making sure.
And we will try to get out to one of these again, Daniel. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate you guys.
I appreciate it.
And what is the Instagram for you guys and the stuff for people to follow?
It's at September's Tap Room. Follow us, like us, comment on all of our social media, guys.
I've never been to a better place than in the Inland Empire. I got to be honest. And I've been everywhere.
Man.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been to
I'm everywhere, man. A big thank you. As Daniel thanks his crew, we thank our crew. Bert, of course, only fell asleep once, which we appreciate. Obviously, Tim Cates, our executive producer, putting it all together. Big thank you to Joe Kelly, to Dave Weiss, as always, for putting together the prizes and the Joe Kelly appearance. As we got Social Matt and Wacko and Ricky and Do It Doug, our crew of Mikey and Johnny and DJ Santana. And I saw an old friend that grew up with my daughter, Liv Kramer, was here helping us out today. Thank you. And coming up next, it's going to be Tim Cates with Dodgers on deck. And again, a huge thank you to all of you for coming out. Henrik from Barbecues Galore. I think that's it.
Listener Union.
Listener Union Ryan. Check out Bert's Burgers on Main Street in HB. Thank you for the mariachi band. Is that it? All right, that's it. Tim Cates next.